Hey, I keep it G at all times. At all times, keep it G at all times. I ain't lying, keep it G, that's all I know. Hustling, flipping dope. Salute to a real G when you see us step in the
I keep it G at all times. She with me at all times. All this money in this bitch, oh, can't you see it's all mine? I ain't got no 9 to 5 when you with me, it's all crime. In Frisco bringing the bitches, what you see is all dime. In San Diego with 90 bricks, fly season all on my feet. Rest in peace, my nigga Guapi used to put us on plenty links. Rest in peace, my nigga Dre, he used to tell us go spin this shit. Go to LA, get some bees, make a box and then send this shit. I've been flipping with Stony C, us niggas is getting rich. I'm feeling like Jake Prince, pull up in this step on shit. Clover G's is the mob, them the ones that I'm stepping with. Lil Flip put me on, so he the one who I'm repping with.
Keep it G at all.
Look at the whole gang, man. Look at the whole gang. That's what y'all doing, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Justin on the stove. We don't break the news, we just break the news down.
It's most definitely Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big Scope gang. Salute to everybody watching this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.
It's Scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Salute to everybody that's good. Hold on.
He told a pistol, but he shooting over nigga head. Why he aiming at the trees? I be out collecting bread. I ain't beefing with your boy, I'd rather fuck your bitch instead. He bust that pistol all the time and don't nobody end up dead. Cause yeah, he told a pistol. Cause yeah, he told a pistol. Yeah, he told a pistol. Cause yeah, he told a pistol. Yeah, he told a pistol, but he shooting over niggas head. Why he aiming at the trees? I be out collecting bread. I finally showed up on time, and this is what happens. Happy New Year's, everybody. We back, man. Happy New Year's, man. I finally show up on time, bro. Finally, I was on time. Hit the button right at 8:40, like I said I was. And y'all thought this nigga zoomed in. We can't see you, Skull. What happened? What's going on, Skull? Shout out to the chat for letting me know everything was all messed up. Light the gas up, man. That's where I messed up at. Light the gas up, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's Big Skull gang or no gang or don't bang. Remember, we don't break the news. We just break the news down. And let's get back into what we was talking about, gang. I was asking y'all, my poll is gone. I took it down, whatever. But I was asking y'all, man, is 2025 going to be a worse year than 2024? It's already starting off bad. We got terrorist attacks going on. I'm hearing there's something going on in Vegas right now where somebody is on a bus with hostages and shit going on right now. We've seen a Tesla blew up in Vegas. New Orleans, over 15 people were killed last night on New Year's Eve. Crazy ass driver came through just taking souls, taking lives. Is this the way the year gonna jump off? Because if this is day one, then damn, I think this is gonna be a fucked up year. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. If this is day one, I'm talking about, man, and we gotta get into it, gang. Now I'm hearing that this dude is a Texas dude out of H-Town, man, a Houston dude. I'm hearing that that the FBI is all over this situation. They're in Houston investigating. They investigate in New Orleans. They're saying that it might even be more people involved in this attack. You know what I mean? We just see him, and the man is dead, y'all. The man is dead. Shout out to Queen 88 for putting a picture of the nigga dead body in my goddamn in my inbox. I didn't want to see that. No, I didn't want to see that nigga stretched out like that. That shit was gruesome. Get the likes up, gang. But either way, it's good he gone. I'm gonna say that much. It's good the nigga gone, man. I ain't never been more happy to see somebody dead, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is a crazy situation, gang. What's going on, man? The year just started, man. What's going on, man? America is under attack, said Rod Davis. I believe that. I'm rocking with you on that, Rod Davis. We under attack. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a dangerous year, y'all. Get you a bulletproof hat. Get you some bulletproof shoes. Get you some bulletproof pants. Man, it's going to be a rough ass year. I can tell you that. A lot of rappers going to die like always. Yeah, a lot of shit. It's going to be a lot of bad shit this year, gang. It's going to be a lot of bad shit. Now, before we get into that, gang, before we get into the main story, I got to run through my Instagram just a little bit. I got to run through my gram a little bit, y'all, and we're gonna jump right into that story in New Orleans. My condolences go out to the families, man, to everybody that was involved, to everybody that lost their life in this situation, man. My condolences go out to the families, man. Shout out to everybody in this bitch from where is New Orleans in the building tonight? Is New Orleans in the building? Skull Gang Shang. I know you from New Orleans, Skull Gang Shang. Shout out to New Orleans, man. We're gonna get into all that, man. Tragedy coming out of New Orleans, y'all. Tragedy, man. 15 people dead, getting ran over flat by a goddamn truck, man. What's going on with this world? I don't know, but we finna break some of this shit down, man.
We got a lot of other things to talk about too, man. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. 504 ready. I see you. Skull Gang, Shane. What's good? Just Denny. Salute Cali Low. Salute gang. Gab, I see you. Mouthpiece. Know you. You in this bitch. Shout to New Orleans. Oh yeah. Salute to who went here, man? NO504. I see you, fam. Trinidad, I see you. First Lady Mimi. Salute, gang. Salute, Mandy, positive vibes. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Miss 504. Oh yeah, New Orleans is in the building, man. Shout out to New Orleans. They in the building tonight. Big Joe. Like that trash up, gang. Like that trash up. Big dude 412, what's good? Wiley on 24, what's good, my guy? Blessed, not stressed. Salute, gang. Only 123 OG Iowa Ave, DJ Dooley, by Sheila Reed. Shout out to Piola P in the building, Penn Corp, D3 Kennels, GP, Organic Soul Gumbo, NSG Rail, Turtle Talk, Shorty Doo-Wop, Black Light History. Shout out to everybody in this thing, man. Salute, gang. Salute. I'm really him. What's good, Tasha? J-Ted, Bunny, Forever Alona. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Night Vision TV, what's good, Donnie Boy? Salute, Haitian K. Just ENT1, what's good, fam? Let's get into this, Ray Allen. Shout out to Ray Allen, 314 Boogie Man, what's good? What's good, fam? DSK Peasy, Frederick Wright, Cartel Bo, Rico, what's good, gang? Happy New Year's to everybody, man. But now we got to get into the bad shit, man. Happy New Year's to everybody. I should have never turned my thread back on, man. I connected my thread back to my Instagram, and that damn thread don't never shut up, man. My damn thread be going off, fam. Get the likes up, gang. Salute to everybody in the building rocking with me. Let's get into some of these stories before we go into the tragedy about what took place in New Orleans. We finna unravel some of this shit, gang. So y'all smash that like button. Get comfortable. It's a brand new year. 2025 is here. Man, I asked y'all resolutions last night. Some of y'all had answers. Some of y'all was still thinking about it. I'm gonna tell you my real resolution, y'all. My resolution for 2025 is to be more prepared. You know what I mean? I try to show up on time tonight. I got to be more prepared, man. I got to start making sure, Skull, before you do anything, man, make sure you prepare yourself to do it. If you got 10 hours before something needs to be done, start now. We got to stop procrastinating and start making sure anything we could think of that we need to get done today, make sure we prepare, get it ready early. Stop being a last-minute ass nigga. That's who I am. I'm a last-minute nigga, man. I'm the nigga who, before my mama came home, I tried to wash the dishes when you know what I mean? Right when she get off work, you know what I mean? I'm washing the dishes when she get off work. I lay the hamburger meat out right before she get home. I was that nigga, man. So my New Year's resolution is to start being more prepared, Skull. Stop waiting to the last minute to do every goddamn thing, man, for real. Start being more prepared, man. Be ready, man. Things look better. They sound better. You know what I mean? Everything is better when you prepare for something, man. So salute to everybody in the building, man. Too legit to quit KC. What's good, fam? Jamila, salute, gang. Salute. I'm being serious. Y'all laughing at me in the chat. I'm being serious in the motherfucker right now, man. So salute to everybody that's laughing at nigga right now. I'm taking down names. I'm telling you, I can see you, man. I can see y'all. You feel me? Everybody's laughing at me. I can see you. So, yeah, we get to throwing motherfucking time out for just no reason at all. You'll know why. Get the likes up, gang. Shout out to everybody in the building. Rock with me, gang. Let's get into a few more stories before we start breaking down some of this New Orleans situation. Dwight Howard, y'all. Dwight Howard has a new. Dwight Howard is dating Amy from goddamn Love and Hip Hop, man. And everybody is confused because they thought Dwight Howard was a zesty rainbow boy. You know what I mean? We heard about a dude coming out putting Dwight Howard on blast last year. He showed messages. There was kind of a lot of proof that Dwight Howard was laid up with. You know what I mean? Well, that's his business. I'm not knocking nobody. Do what you do in the bedroom. I'm not here to knock nobody. Do what you do. But he now got a girlfriend, and people are telling him, man, telling his girlfriend, girl, you better watch out. This nigga play for the other team. Get the lights up, gang.
Pass.
Hold on. I'm gonna start that over. One more time. Hold on.
Girl, you don't know what that man did in his past. See, that's why this person who just wrote that comment.
But God knows what you've done in your past.
I'm gonna say it. That's why this person who wrote that comment will never get blessed like they supposed to.
Ever.
They talking about something, my past. Everybody in the world got a past.
Man.
But guess what? When you get into a relationship with somebody, you don't bring the past in the relationship. The past is the past for a reason. Somebody like you will be stuck in the past for the rest of your life. And you won't get the benefits and the blessings that you're supposed to get. Because you're worried about somewhere else and you worried about the past too much. Let it go. Whatever happened to me in 2024, it ain't coming with me in 2025.
I respect that.
2023, it didn't come with me in 2024.
I respect it, kind of, I guess.
Move along.
I don't know. I got to do with me.
Why would I keep something with me for over a decade ago?
I got a question for y'all.
Carrying that weight with me. I'm letting it go so I can be blessed. I'm not holding on to never. Girl, you don't know what that man did in his.
I want to ask all the ladies in the chat right now. Dwight Howard said, I'm not gay. I don't like men's no more. I don't like men's no more. Do y'all believe that, ladies, could you date a man who was, you know what I mean, who had got a past of messing with other men? Could you, ladies, if a nigga say, no, I'm not gay. I'm just, you know what I mean, I'm not, I was just messing around. I was a little bi-curious at one point in time, but that's over with. I don't like men's no more. Y'all rocking with that, ladies, or what? Yeah, I mean, it's some. Come on now, it's some ladies in this chat. Y'all done found out your man might be a little zesty. Done went through his phone and seen some. You know what I mean, some penis pics, and you know what I mean, you didn't say nothing. You know what I mean, you didn't say nothing at all. Some of y'all want that train run on y'all, so y'all hoping y'all can. You know what I mean, some of y'all want that train. So I mean, some of y'all don't care. Some of y'all like, man, this might be a train. So I mean, but tell me, ladies, could y'all date a man who, you know what I mean, used to mess with a man? Could y'all date a man that used to mess with a man? Because men, we don't care about stuff like that. We found out a woman used to mess with a girl. She didn't, you know what I mean? You done kissed your homegirl. Y'all done made out. You and your homegirl. Hey, we don't care. We like, why you didn't invite me? Why you didn't film it? You know, niggas, we different, man. But with men, women, how do y'all feel about that? Could you date a man that used to sword fight? That used to be on the other side? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Could you mess with a man that used to get bust down? Hold on, ain't no way I just said that shit.
Gay.
Okay. All right. You know what I mean? Okay, see, it's different. Y'all see how different it is? Y'all see how different the world is? If a man messes with another man, women like, oh, no, we can't do that. Some of y'all, I think some of y'all are with it. I'm not gonna lie, I think some of y'all are secretly with it. Because I done heard about chicks who got proof that they man was into some wild shit and they still mess with him anyway. Look at Young Miami. She knew about Diddy and some of the things she didn't heard. You know what I mean? Look at all the women Diddy got. They knew what was going on, Cassie. You know what I mean? She knew he was inviting about 5, 6 male prostitutes to the house. Tell them niggas to get the baby oil. She Blue Magic camcorder. She knew what time it was. Some women mess with niggas this wild. Look at all the chicks that ever messed with Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman had Carmen Electra. Dennis Rodman had Madonna. Dennis Rodman had some, you know what I mean? Some chicks, some Hollywood high profile celebrities. So I think some females don't care, but for the most part, females in here said, nah, they can't do it. Mandy Manning said they have money. So Mandy Manning, are you saying that I'm not saying that you're saying it, but you believe that women mess with men with gay history because they got money? Because we know for a fact Dwight Howard is a rainbow boy. This ain't no secret at all. The messages came out. Some dude tried to sue him. Everything came out. Everything. You know what I mean? He beat the dude. Remember, he beat his little gay lover up. Big, tall, 7-foot nigga done choke slam this nigga like the Undertaker. Man, but Amy, who is a clout chaser, because I believe Amy is a goddamn clout chaser, man. We see Amy had her own little show on YouTube with Mozzie. Then she went to Love and Hip Hop. Then she started trying to rap. So I believe Dwight Howard is actually in trouble. This bitch is a clout chaser, my nigga. So good luck with that, fam. Good luck to her and him. This shit is going to be a disaster, and we will see this shit unfold in 2025. Things going to go all wrong with this shit. Get the likes of the game. But Dwight Howard, that's your business, brother. Whatever you do, that's you, man. Damn, who's seen this ass whooping right here, man? Who's seen this ass whooping? God damn! Nah, you don't do nobody like that, fam. Hell no. You don't put feet on nobody like that. You don't put feet on nobody like that, no. No, you don't put feet on nobody like that. That's the bottom of the shoe. I'm gonna say this. We will see a lot of this. We will see a lot of this, gang. We will see a lot of this year. We're gonna see a lot of this, man, because right now these shows, man, black women need to start a fighting league, man. You feel me? Black women and all these, I'm not gonna say just black women, I'm gonna say these reality show stars, they might well start a little fighting lead up. Because they do these little reunion shows, and we already know glasses getting thrown, bitches getting beat up, wigs getting pulled off, shoes being thrown, chicks getting stomped out. Y'all might well skip this shit to start a little UFC, a little fighting league. Because this shit is ridiculous, fam. Every year, these women start beating the hell out of each other worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It's getting worse, fam. Look at this. It's getting bad, fam. They whooping ass on these reality shows. Bicycle kick the bitch. That was some Liu Kang shit we just seen. We seen that shit on Mortal Kombat. I mean, hit the bitch with a bicycle kick, man. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all do. It's a brand new year, y'all. I know it's the first. So we got bills to pay, but we also got paid. So hit the cash app, y'all. Show a nigga some love and hit that cash app for real. I'm not bullshit either. Show me some love, gang. Hit that cash app. Let me see it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Show me some love. Hit the cash app, gang. You know what I mean? Somebody said, ladies, Hey, man. All I'm saying, this shit getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Finisher, say RKTV. This shit getting worse and worse and worse between these love and hip-hop chicks, basketball-wise, baddies. They beating the hell out of each other. Every year, the ass whoopings get worse and worse and worse. Man, y'all smash the like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, rock with me. We got some news to come out of New Orleans in a minute, y'all, and Vegas. Right now, we breaking down some little smaller stories, man. I know y'all seen this, man. I know y'all saw this, man. I know y'all saw this. Now, first of all, I'm disappointed in this nigga. I'm disappointed, brother. I'm disappointed, brother. I'm disappointed in this brother right here, man. I'm disappointed in you, brother. I'm disappointed, man. The reason I'm disappointed in this brother is because you mean to tell me you proposed because the damn Commanders made it to the playoffs? The Commanders ain't shit. You mean to tell me that's why you proposed because y'all made it to the playoffs? Y'all ain't won no Super Bowl. Y'all ain't gonna win no Super Bowl. And this motherfucker got down on one knee because they found out they going to the playoffs. We don't, remember, this is a Dallas Cowboy team. We don't fuck with no Commanders. Matter of fact, I'm not even calling them the Commanders. Y'all the Redskins, man. That's the goddamn Washington Redskins. This nigga done finally made it to the playoffs, and he get down on one knee and propose. Corny, my nigga, corny. Yeah, that shit corny as hell, my nigga. Corny, bro. This nigga proposed because they made it to the playoffs. Come on, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Fuck the Washington Redskins, man. We don't rock with them. The Giants, the Eagles. Man, please, nigga. You done proposed because y'all going to the playoffs. Oh, God, I want to throw up. I want to throw up, man. I can't believe this shit. Well, either way it go, this sister right here came out and said, after the proposal, this woman came out and said, a woman named Kaya said, not the same man who was in my DMs trying to fly me out and fuck. I think not. I think the fuck not. So damn, this sister jumped right in there and let it be known. Baby, you just got engaged, but this nigga was in my inbox trying to fly me out. He was trying to clap some cheeks. Yeah, he told me to mail, he wanted me to send him some of my drawers. This nigga was on me. She might got the receipts. I don't know if she do or not. That ain't my fucking business. Hopefully she don't. Hopefully she'll ruin this brother engagement. But you see what I'm saying, y'all? The minute you bring that relationship out, the minute you get online with this bullshit with your girl and all this proposing and this goofy shit, somebody's coming. Somebody's on the way, goddammit. So this sister that came out and said, hey, girl, I'm glad you happy, but this nigga was just in my inbox trying to get the draws. You hear me? Trying to get the draws. Get the likes up, gang, man. I'm disappointed in this nigga, man. I'm disappointed, fam. I'm disappointed, my nigga. I'm disappointed, fam. I'm disappointed, man. I don't believe this shit. I don't believe this shit. Somebody said hoes hating. Yeah, and that is some hating. Hold on, that's the video? Hold on, she put a video with it, gang. Hold on. She said, okay, she came back and said, okay, so I guess he did fly her out. And she put the video out from when she was out there with the nigga. Hold on, listen closely. Nigga, what? Hold on, what was that, fam? Oh man, that head was wet. Oh, that head was sloppy. Oh, that head was sloppy, fam. She's a eater. She's a eater, my nigga. This nigga ain't got no business getting married. Nigga, you ain't got no business getting married, nigga. She's an eater. Oh man, she's an eater, fam. Oh my nigga. Oh wow. Oh, that was some sloppy top too, my nigga. That was some sloppy top. Ooh, God, that was that. Yeah. So she let it be known that she just ate the nigga up. He getting it. Yeah, she's a hater, man. You a hater, baby. You have to put the video out. Damn. She dropped the video on that nigga. Damn. That head was sloppy though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That head was sloppy. Yeah. That sound like some wet ass head she got on her shoulders, man. That's some wet ass head she got on her, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Who is Kia? Y'all don't go jumping in her damn inbox now, fellas. Don't go jumping in that inbox. But that head sounded extra sloppy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That white girl. I don't know what your top looking like, but I don't know what you coming with, but yeah, she eating. She was eating. Get the likes up, man. But either way, I'm disappointed in this brother because nigga, y'all made the playoffs, so you proposed. You should have did that if y'all won the Super Bowl, which y'all will not be winning. So nigga, you on some sucker shit, man. Shout out to Cherry Limeade. for that cash app, man. Salute to Cherry Limeade for that cash app, man. Cherry Limeade, you've been donating all year, going hard for your boy buying that merch. Shout out to Cherry Limeade, man. You really put on for the team, man. Salute to Cherry Limeade for real, for real. You know, in 2025, it's some niggas that I don't mind dying. You feel me? I hate to say that, gang, but in 2025, it's a few niggas I hope pass away. And this brother right here is number one on my list, man. In 2025, it's a few niggas that I'm not going to say I hope they pass away, but if they do, I'm not going to be upset at all. I'm popping the bottle. I'm rolling their ass up in the wood. And this brother right here is first on my list. If this nigga die, I'm rolling his ass up in the wood. Let's go.
Found inside of a vehicle with his pants
I'm rolling
down.
this nigga ass up in the wood.
Happened in the area of North Lee Drive. Police say a 3-year-old was in the car with their pants down and their diaper was off. The parents said that they put their 2 children into the car and briefly returned to the apartment to get some water for the children. According to police, when the parents made it back to the car, they found Bitingingwa leaning into the back seat of the car with his pants down and his genitals exposed. Police say that Bitingingwa eventually admitted that he planned to rape the child. He was arrested and taken to the Warren County Detention Center and charged with first-degree attempted rape. Bitingingwa is expected to appear for an arraignment today, and the investigation is ongoing.
Look at the face of this nigga, man. Look at the face of this nigga, man. Like, some niggas, when they pass away, I'm not going to be upset at all, fam. You know what I mean? Nigga, it's time for you to go to the lower room. Not the upper room, but the lower room. You going straight to hell, my nigga. Look at the face on that nigga. He look like a molester. Yeah, you see a nigga like this outside your window, nigga, grab your pistol. This nigga look like he ain't up to no good. They say the kids were in the car. When they come back to the car, this nigga had his pants down, getting into the car, so he's gonna do something to the 3-year-old child. Now, this is where I'm confused at right here. How did this nigga ever make it to jail? Because I would have held court for this nigga right where I found him at. You hear me? Niggas like this, y'all, in 2025, you hold court in the streets for this nigga. He should have never made it to jail. You supposed to have blew that nigga head off, stabbed that nigga up. He wasn't supposed to make it to jail, my nigga. Nigga, I come outside and you in the car with my kids with your drawers around your ankles. You're not making it to jail, my nigga. You die right here, fam. You know what I mean? I gotta choke you out, my nigga. I don't give a damn. You still butt nigga. I gotta choke, nigga. You dying right there, bro. You're not making, nigga. The 911 is not coming to get you, my nigga. Yeah, I'm getting you the fuck up out of here, man. Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. So I'm upset with the parents on this situation. First of all, don't leave them little babies in the car by themselves. Y'all gotta stop leaving y'all damn kids in the car. Stop leaving your kids in the car, man. And the keys that the car had to be started up still. I mean, I'm guessing. So y'all gotta stop leaving y'all kids in the guy. Even if you go to the grocery store, man, the kids are under 5, under 6, under 7. Take their ass in the store with you, man. Stop leaving these kids in the goddamn car. They come outside, this nigga half-ass naked, trying to do something to a child, man. Y'all should have took this brother life right there. Man, I'm be honest with you, man. I have no remorse for niggas that mess with kids, man. Anybody that mess with kids should automatically get life or death penalty. It should be automatic life, death penalty, or they need to build one big ass jail for pedophiles. Put their ass all in one jail and just, I mean, get them niggas a sandwich every once a week type shit. Starve them niggas to death, man, for real. I have no mercy for niggas that fuck with children, man. Y'all smash the like button. Hit the cash app. Y'all donate to the channel, man. Salute to everybody in the building. My nigga Mouthpiece said, off the RIP bang, yeah, for real, nigga. Should have got that nigga up out of here fast. How he make it to jail? Yeah, say I am Keita said the same shit. How did he make it to jail? Shout out to everybody on my Instagram, man. Shout out to everybody on my Instagram, man. New Year's Eve. How y'all feel about New Year's, man? Who all celebrate New Year's Eve? Of course, y'all was over here with me last night. We kicked it big, smoked out, cracked some jokes. Everybody hit the panel. We had a great time last night. Then I went out to an event last night. Shout out to my nigga Rainwater. That shit was, shout out to Dun. He got the whole shit shut down and shit. Police was looking for him. Gang unit shit. Law. I got there. Everything was fucked up. Laws everywhere. But shout out to my nigga Rainwater. But yeah, so New Year's was cool. New Year's was dope. It was dope. But sometime after New Year's Eve, after the countdown, it is the first. So reality kicks in for a lot of people. You celebrating, having a good time, but then you start to remember what's really going on in your goddamn life. Get the lights up.
3, 2,
smash the like button, gang.
1. Happy rent day, player. Rent due, car note due, car insurance due, credit card due, phone bill due, light bill behind, gas bill behind, water bill behind. Your partner looking for that $20 that you owe from last year. Your mama want her $500 back that she let you borrow. Your kid birthday coming up. Your birthday coming up, your wife's birthday coming up, anniversary around the corner, Valentine's Day around the corner. Don't you got to be to work in the morning? You got a lot of stress on your plate, player. What is you in here celebrating? You ain't like these folk in here. You ain't got nothing to be happy about. Everything is due. Everything is behind, buddy. Put your glasses back on, act normal, because you looking crazy in here. It's New Year, new me, not New Year debt free. What is you doing in this party with your Vegas shirt on looking like Tupac in 96 with your chest hairs out, player? Put that flute down, brother. You ain't got no business drinking champagne at a time like this. Button your shirt up and get out of this party. You got to be to work in the morning.
Real shit.
Your boss already ready to let you go. Get on up out of here, buddy, before I get mad. You know better than this.
Real shit, man. Come on now. Real shit. That's the realest shit I've ever seen, man. You know what I mean? We all celebrate New Year's, but it's the first. We got a lot of bills due. You know what I mean? The price of living has went through the fucking roof. So, I mean, was it really a celebration last night, or was it just a little quick party? Because at the end of the day, man, it ain't too much to really fucking celebrate, to be honest with y'all, man. Ain't too much to celebrate. Too many goddamn bills due to be out here, you know what I mean? Jumping around, screaming, Happy New Year. Okay, once that shit wear off, it's back to reality, goddamn it. That's how I felt last night. When I woke up this morning, it was back to reality, nigga. Nigga, your rent due, your daughter rent due, nigga, you know what I mean? Car notes due, insurance, all kind of shit, man. You know what I mean? All kind of shit due, man. So, yeah, man, the new Year was cool, but, man, hell no, I'm back to reality, goddammit. Y'all don't get caught up in that New Year shit too long. Y'all get back to reality, goddammit. Sometimes when you don't want to die, you got to do anything you can, man. And this young brother right here refused to go away. He refused to die, man. Nigga said, you know what? I done seen too many niggas get murdered for me to be next. So when a nigga pulled a gun on him, that nigga did whatever the fuck he had to do to get away. Get the lights up.
Hey, come here. Come here, bitch. I hit it, so come here. Come here. Big time. Hey, don't move, boy. Hey.
Damn, nigga. God damn. God damn. Y'all smash the like button, man.
Hey, come here.
We finna talk about New Orleans in a minute, y'all.
I hit it, so come here. Come here. Big time. Hey, don't move, boy. Hey.
God, nigga. I don't blame that young cat, fam. I don't blame you not one bit, my nigga.
Fuck, nigga.
Not one bit. Not one bit. For real,
Hey,
I would did the same thing. Like the gas up, y'all. Like the gas up.
Come here. Come here. Big time. Hey, don't move, boy. Hey.
That's how I'm going out. I would did the same shit, bro.
Fuck, nigga.
I would did the same shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nigga pull a gun on me and I ain't got one. I'm going face first through the goddamn patio window. I don't give a damn. I'm going face first. And then I'm getting out this bitch, fam. I'm not dying today. I'd rather take a bunch of cuts than a bullet to the back, nigga, a bullet to the head, fam. So I don't blame that young nigga. He lived to see another day, fam. You lived to see another goddamn day, man. Straight through the glass. Don't talk about nigga didn't even stop, fam. Nigga didn't even slow down a little bit, fam. This nigga really the MVP.
Hey, come here.
Nigga said, hey, come here. That nigga, man, nigga, they said, come here. Nigga said, hell no, nigga. Hell, I didn't know you was here, my nigga. My bad. Damn, I didn't know you was here. God damn, I know you was here. God damn.
Hey, don't move, boy. Hey.
God damn. Get the likes up, gang. Salute everybody in the building, man. Salute everybody. Let's get to some of the main stories in a second. We'll get to some of the main stories in a minute, gang. Salute everybody in the building. Cardi B and Offset, man. Cardi B and Offset, the year's starting off horribly for them, man. Because we see Cardi B and Quavo linked up for New Year's Eve and toasted with each other. And you know damn what is the shot at Offset. Cardi B and Offset been throwing slugs at each other all year long. Ever since we heard about Offset cheating 24/7, Cardi B supposedly gave another man some pussy while she was pregnant. These two, this is the worst shit ever, man. We're gonna watch it all play out online because that's how much of a clout chase everybody is. Everybody will take their real deal problems. Don't give a damn about their kids, their family who can see this shit. Fuck it, nigga. Let's run it, nigga. You ain't getting the last word on me. They've been online clowning. Well, we can see Quavo and Cardi B linked up, and we know Offset and Quavo don't fuck with each other, and they're supposed to be family. So this shit is crazy, man. So you can see. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that's not a good look, man. That's not a good look, man. Shout out to Cardi B, man. Offset said, somebody sent me a pic of a nigga smacking you from the back. Your friend been smacked too. Now I don't know who he talking about. I'm not for sure who he talking about, but he said this shit yesterday. You know what I mean? December 31st, 2024. He said this yesterday. He said somebody sent him a picture of Cardi B getting smacked from the back. Y'all need to leave each other the fuck alone, man. Yeah, in this shit. Leave each other the fuck alone, man. This shit is over with. 3 kids or not. And you might want to get a blood test on that last little motherfucker, Offset, if I'm you. You might want to get a blood test on that last baby. But either way, man, this shit is over with, man. Offset and Cardi B, y'all get offline with this bullshit, man. They done drug Quavo back into this shit. You know what I mean? Expect some diss songs to be flying. But either way, Offset said he wasn't bothered. This is what Offset was doing on New Year's Eve. He wasn't bothered. It says Offset rang in the New Year surrounded by lovely ladies in Dubai, but he still found time to seemingly throw shade at Cardi B. This shit is ridiculous, man.
I ain't begging
This
for
shit is
nothing,
ridiculous,
pussy.
man. This shit is ridiculous, man. Shout the goddamn for them 8 bricks. Shout the goddamn for them 8 bricks. This shit is ridiculous, man.
Baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me?
This shit is ridiculous, man. This shit, and the crazy part about it is, man, is they both be out with other people still thinking about each other, still trying to get revenge on each other and looking for shade to throw at each other. That's how you know y'all full of shit, man. Y'all be out with other people still looking for ways to throw shade at each other. And then you look up and y'all end up in the same club and shit, throwing money at each other and shit, watching each other from across the room. Both of these motherfuckers toxic. Yeah. We're away with this relationship, man. We tired of hearing about Offset and Cardi B. It's over with, man. In that shit. Put that nigga on child support. Put yourself on child support at this point, nigga. And in that shit, bro. Yeah, but that's what happens, man. He was a rapper living that fast life, fucking a million women. She was a fast chick off Love and Hip Hop, ex-stripper, talking about robbing niggas and shit. This is what happened when y'all link up, man. You know what I mean? Shit was good for a minute, but nah, fuck that. That's over with, man. Yeah, we ain't blessing this shit no more. We don't want to hear shit else about y'all, too. Get the likes up. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Smash that like button. Let's get to some of the main news real quick, man. Let's get to some of the main. No, not yet. Not quite yet. Not yet. How many people fell into the new year like this? Check this shit out. God damn. How many people was this fucked up last night? I was drunk last night. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was drunk. How many people was this drunk last night? Because I was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was fucked up. I was fucked up. Damn. God damn. God damn, girl. God, get your crazy ass back on this boat and go sit your ass down somewhere, Linda, Karen. Yeah, man, go sit your ass down somewhere. Girl, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Yeah, and fill your ass head first into the goddamn water, man. Yeah, I mean, they have to go down there and get her ass about this shit. Come on, man. Is that slide into 2025 like this? That's a damn whoever wife this is, man. It's time to go home, baby. Get your shit. We going home. You didn't embarrass the shit out of me. Let's go. We going home, goddammit. I be damn. Make the lights up. Salute everybody in the building, man. Man, they say that boy Hustle. Y'all know Hustle Cartel, the one who got a little king now. We see Finesse 2 times, the Hustle Cartel going back and forth. Hustle Cartel is the known gambler. Y'all see Lil King shooting them dice all the time. Y'all see Finesse 2 times. Well, they linked up with Hustle Cartel a while back, and he the one got everybody gambling. Him and Bob the GOAT, they always gambling. Every video they do, they shooting dice. Hustle Cartel even came out with his own dice now. He sell his own dice. Well, niggas are saying the dice they be rolling with is some janky ass dice. Tell me what y'all think. Are these niggas out here cheating everybody? Is that how they coming up with so much bread? Is Hustle Cartel out here cheating niggas in the dice game? Smash the like button, gang. Is this nigga cheating the dice game?
He's selling dice right there, y'all.
Smash the like button, y'all.
Boom, he
Light
finna
the
throw it
gas
out. They gonna lock together. You see the dice rolling? They lock together. They lock together, stuck. He gonna get the little boy killed, y'all. He gonna get the little. Don't you see? They put the little boy on the dice because the little boy is not gonna be suspected of having fake dice in the game. Oh boy, peeps it though. This dude gonna quit. You see that? They sticking together. He gonna get the little boy killed, man.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm never rolling dice with them niggas, man. Somebody said magnetic dice. If you notice when Hustle Cartel roll dice, them niggas stack the dice together and they tumble the dice. They don't even roll the dice. Where I'm from, you gotta roll the dice. Your bitches gotta fly out there. You gotta roll them hoes. Hit the wall with them hoes, my nigga. Them bitches need to roll. Them niggas take dice and put them together, sit them down, and then tumble them forward. So what they doing is they sit them down right there. They know what numbers are on them. They know the 3 and the 4 is right here. I'ma tumble these bitches. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm rolling dice with Hustle Cartel, them niggas. Them janky ass niggas. Yeah. Them niggas been cheating for. I've been watching them boys do this for the longest on videos. I be watching like, y'all gonna let this nigga shoot the dice like that? Sit down and stack them up and just roll them forward? Y'all letting this nigga take y'all money, man. Yeah, y'all letting these niggas cheat. Fuck all that, man. And we seen Lil King do it the other day, and some niggas was trying to check him like, hey, fam, nah, that wasn't no roll, my nigga. And he was arguing with niggas. You niggas gonna lose y'all life playing these games with them dice. Some niggas ain't gonna take this shit too well. I know niggas who, if they catch you cheating them dice, be on your ass immediately. Immediately. Niggas ain't bullshitting. Let a nigga catch you cheating them dice. I know a nigga pull a pistol in your ass over shit like that. So, yeah, salute the hustle cartel. Get your money. I ain't knocking you, man. Get your paper. If niggas letting you hustle them. But in 2025, I'm telling y'all, shit finna get crazy, man. Shit finna get dangerous. Get the lights up. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Salute. You know what? Meanwhile, why it's real crime going on in America, it's a lot of bullshit that people have been arrested for. A blunt, a gram of bud, jaywalking. But you won't believe this shit right here while a nigga was in court, man. They said man goes to court in Texas after being arrested for filling a water cup up with soda at Whataburger. Are you motherfucking kidding me, man? All the crime going on, all the kids missing and shit. And this is what we doing in Texas, is locking niggas up for getting a water cup and putting goddamn soda in it, or taking a soda cup. Are you fucking serious, man? This gotta be a joke. This gotta be a joke. Ain't no way.
You go into Whataburger,
ain't no way.
Take a cup.
Oh, I didn't have.
Ain't no way, man.
I asked the cashier. I asked the cashier employee if she could help me out, if she could give me a cup of water. But she told me that they don't give out no cups of water, that I had to purchase a drink, and I have no money.
So why do you think that translates into you can just take it?
I don't know. I really don't know what I was thinking, man, to be honest.
So here's the thing. When you don't have money to pay for something and somebody does not want to give it to you for free, that doesn't mean you get to steal it. That's a crime. Nobody owes you water. Nobody owes you a soda. And according to this, you took the cup and then went and got soda.
Accidentally reached over the counter and grabbed the stuff.
No, you didn't accidentally reach over. You reached over the counter, sister, and you took the cup. If you want to get water and somebody doesn't want to give it to you for free, you got to get a job and pay for your own water. You understand?
No.
Why did you go into Whataburger?
That's bullshit, man. Growing up as a kid, we used to all do that, man. I used to do it. I used to go to Taco Bell. Can I get a water cup? They give me a water cup. I'm going to get that Sprite. They give me a water cup. I'm going to get that motherfucking Sprite. The goddamn fountain machines around the corner. Y'all can't really see it anyway. You give me that water cup, that clear cup. I'm going to get some Sprite. And if you see me with some water with a bunch of bubbles in it, nigga, that's y'all machine. This is the water, nigga. This is the water. So yeah, I've been doing that shit for forever, fam. I've been doing that shit for forever, especially as a kid. You mean telling y'all locking niggas up for this kind of shit right here in Texas? There's too many crimes going on, man. This is a waste of taxpayers' dollars, man. This is bullshit. Let Lil S.A. go, man. All that nigga did was put some Sprite in a water cup, and they tripping like this, man. Let S.A. go, man. This is bullshit, man. Let S.A. go. That's the most bullshit I ever heard, gang. Get the lights up, man. Streamer calls cops on his girlfriend after she pours water on him and said he cheated. So this young nigga on live stream, right? And his girl back there acting a fool. He called the laws. He said, "Now fuck that." On live. I said, if you was looking for content, on live, fam. He called the laws on his girl while live streaming because she threw a couple of drinks, some soda, something on the nigga, and he was sick of this shit. Like
throwing shit, weirdo. Why are you still throwing shit?
I'm sick of the bullshit.
Like you're doing the most. Don't do that. Oh, you do that, you're going to jail. Yup.
That's it.
Yup.
Call the laws.
Yup. Much now.
Call the laws, young man. There we go. Call the laws, young man. We all saw it. We saw it.
All this started earlier with a little argument. You know, one thing turned to another. And that was that. Like, she's been antagonizing me. I just want her to leave, honestly. Throwing drinks at me and stuff. Like, I just want her removed from my house. This is my apartment. It all started from an argument. I asked her to fold some clothes. Then the argument just went from one thing to another. Just got too far. I just want her to leave. That's it.
What'd she throw at you? Like what all? I know you said drinks.
Yeah, that's it. Just drinks and stuff. Throwing shit, weirdo.
Hey, say.
Why are you still throwing?
Hey, say, man. Hey, say. Hey, look, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Salute to that young nigga, man. Because if you didn't call the laws on her, eventually somebody was gonna call the laws on your black ass, brother. You hear me? Somebody was gonna put them laws on your life. Y'all was at the tumbling and fighting and scratching and biting and kicking that motherfucker. So yeah, he had to do what he had to do. Salute to that young brother. He had to do what he had to do, my nigga. He had to do what he had to do. We seen it through that goddamn drink on him too. We seen it. Yeah, all these niggas streaming and shit now. Nigga, man, come on, man. Come on, man. You wanted some content, nigga. Why would you call the laws and not cut the live stream off? Nigga was looking for content. He used the bitch's content. And salute to them, man. And 9 times out of 10, the goofy nigga went bonded her out of jail. That's the dumb part. The nigga probably went bonded her out of jail that she got locked up. Goofy ass nigga. Make the lights up, man. Goofy ass young nigga, man. Go your nigga looking for content, bro. You call the laws on her on live, my nigga. I would have cut that bitch off, man. It is and went off. You know what I mean? I would have to tearing shit up around that bitch. Fuck the dumb shit. Let's get to some real news, gang. Let's get to some real news, man. Let's get to some real news, man, because I want to go to New Orleans now, y'all. We done went through all the bullshit news. Just chop it up, light the gas up now, and let's speak about what happened last night, New Year's Eve, New Orleans. Tragedy, man. 15 people lost their life because some idiot just was on a rampage. And they say they believe this shit was a premeditated attack on the city of New Orleans. On what street was it on? It was on one of them downtown streets of New Orleans. This is crazy, man, because like I said, this is a sign of how bad 2025 is probably finna be. Now, I'm not saying for everybody, but I'm saying far as crime, far as murder, far as the shit we're gonna read in the newspapers, it's gonna be some shit going on. And this is the way the New Year's start. Gang the lights up. This is the way the New Year. We gotta pray for New Orleans, y'all. Pray for New Orleans. On Bourbon Street, okay, Bourbon Street. Get the lights up. This happened on Bourbon Street, y'all. Wow.
We had this event started at about 3:15. It did involve a man driving a pickup truck down Bourbon Street at a very fast pace, and it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could.
Running people over worldwide.
It was not a DUI situation. This is a more complex and more serious based on the information we have right now.
This shit is crazy, man. Now, this is a video of him just flying through the streets. And salutes to all these people for getting the fuck out the way, man. But the brother was on a rampage, man. Why was he in this type of mood? What made him wake up this morning and say, I'm going to kill 15, 20, 30, 40 people? I don't know, gang. They investigating this shit right now. But it's something behind this, man. I don't know if this is just a terrorist attack or this is just some kind of, but I feel like it's something more behind to this shit. This is most definitely a terrorist attack. He wasn't a motherfucker. I think his name is like Shamgul Jabbar, some shit like that. One of them terrorist type motherfuckers. They say from Houston, Texas. They say he was in the service. They say he's a U.S. citizen. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck made this man jump up and do this shit, man. Ooh, baby girl in that white jacket, lucky. Ooh, baby, you lucky. God was with you. Ooh, you was lucky, girl. God was with you, baby. Ooh, God was with her, man. Ooh, your ass supposed to be on that list. You were supposed to be number 16, goddammit. You were supposed to be number 16. What's going on in America, y'all? This is the type of shit that we got to look forward to just happening out of nowhere all the time. I mean, and you can't predict this. You don't know what state, what city, but we always know something bad is going to happen, and you can't predict where and what time. But it took place in New Orleans last night. Salute to New Orleans. Some people have been through enough. Hurricane Katrina, all that. I mean, New Orleans go through the most bullshit, man. Shout out to New Orleans and everybody from the 504, this motherfucker, man. We rocking with y'all. We praying for y'all. Why did this man do this shit, man? I think we all trying to figure this out. I want to get into this a little bit more, man. But look at it one more time. Look at that. Look at everybody down the way. Damn, bro. Damn. God damn, bro. And you know, if they looking down the street, they can. I'm sure when they looking as he passed by, I'm sure they watching motherfuckers down the street that didn't get out the way. They probably like, God damn, God. I mean, they probably have seen people getting ran over, just flying over the goddamn car. Motherfuckers in the back of the truck now, under the truck, but holding on to the doors of the truck. He just running. I mean, just don't. I mean, this nigga just running there. God damn, what's wrong with you, bro? What could be wrong with a motherfucker to go out like this, bro? Let's get to the real news, gang. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Let's see, where do I want to go with this? What we know. Let me see. Let me hold on. I didn't want to go there. I want to go here. I want to go here real quick. This is where I want to go. Get the lights up, gang. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. A tragedy in New Orleans.
At least 15 people were killed and dozens hurt after a truck.
This is crazy, y'all. Get the lights up, y'all. Smash the like button, man.
The area was packed with
visitors. Rest in peace to all the victims, man.
This here is the path
to Organic Soul Gumbo. Salute,
right
gang.
Before it crashed. The FBI
Look,
has
organic soul
identified the
gumbo for them
suspect
14
as a
bricks. Salute.
42-year-old Texas man and an Army veteran. The FBI says the suspect had an ISIS flag attached to the back of the truck. He was later killed during a shootout with law enforcement.
Yeah, the ISIS
Witnesses
flag
describe
on the
a
back of the
chaotic
truck.
scene.
This is some terrorist shit, y'all. This is a
Real
terrorist
life
attack.
horror movie. Everything in the car is hitting. It's getting thrown. It's getting thrown up into the air and away and just or under the car.
Authorities believe the suspect did not act alone. They found 2 other possible explosive devices placed along that busy street. And some people
First
online
Lady
have
Mimi,
claimed the
send me
city
the
did
other
not have
angle
any
on
barriers
Instagram.
in place that could have prevented the suspect's vehicle from driving down that popular street. Nearly 10 years ago, the city installed bollards along parts of Bourbon Street to reduce the risk of vehicle attacks on pedestrians. Today, New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell said the city's police department had deemed those bollards inefficient. The city was working to replace them ahead of the Super Bowl in
Damn, New
February.
Orleans.
These metal bollards literally come up from the ground to prevent a vehicle from gaining enough speed
But they
to
didn't
cause
work,
the
y'all.
kind
They
of
didn't work.
mass damage that we saw this morning.
Those barricades were not up, period.
Temporary barriers and police cruisers were in place instead.
people are saying the
New Orleans
barriers were
Police
not
Chief
up.
Dan Kirkpatrick said that suspect drove around those barriers and onto the sidewalk.
Some people are saying the barriers were not even up. So which one was it? Was the barrier? Do y'all believe that New Orleans failed the people? The barriers were never up? How do y'all feel about this, man? How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like that the barriers were never up? Because they said they created barriers to stop cars from being able to go that fast. But some people are saying, nah, man, that shit, the motherfucker, we didn't see no barriers up, none of that shit. Or some people are saying they didn't work. Y'all smashed the like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Like I said, we are praying for New Orleans, man. This shit is crazy, man. 15 people, y'all, lost their life on Bourbon Street last night for nothing. I think it was like 35 other people injured. This shit is crazy.
3:15 a.m. on Bourbon Street. Security video shows police reacting and
damn,
racing
this is
towards
crazy, man.
carnage.
Shout out to Organic
As the
Soul
driver
Gumbo.
in an
Y'all
electric
donate to the
Ford
channel,
pickup
gang.
truck enters Bourbon Street at Canal, traveled 2.5 blocks before crashing into a hydraulic lift.
It was chaos and very, very scary.
Victims by the dozens, injured and dead, strewn along Bourbon Street, where he'd run them over.
Real life horror movie. Everything in the car is hitting. It's getting thrown.
Unimaginable casualty, and the bodies strewn.
His bodies everywhere, man.
Something you cannot
People
see.
laid
You'll never
out
forget.
This
everywhere.
man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could.
New Orleans police now say the man identified as U.S. Army veteran 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar from Houston rented the truck, adorned it with an ISIS flag, and shot 2 officers after he crashed.
Damn,
They
and shot
returned
2
fire
officers.
and
They
killed
returned
him.
fire and killed
Police scoured the French Quarter for the possibility of improvised explosive devices and the potential for more suspects.
He was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
And officials in New Orleans admit the carnage made worse by the fact the normal vehicle barriers on Bourbon Street weren't working.
Wow.
As seen in pictures from Google Earth, the barricades or bollards like these were under repair, due to be fixed by February.
By Super Bowl
Witnesses
time.
say only wooden and plastic barricades were in place, and the suspect drove right through them.
Well, some people are saying he drove around the barricades, and some people are saying no, they wasn't working right, so they put some wood and plastic ones out there. Not expecting for this shit to happen. They were trying to get ready for the Super Bowl. They were under construction, trying to get the barricades right, but they were a little bit too late, man. If only them barricades would have worked. They got some metal barricades that pop up like big ass speed bumps where you can never pick up enough speed. But the city of New Orleans was under construction, trying to make sure the barricades were fixed for Super Bowl weekend. And now this is happening, man. This is most definitely gonna fuck with Super Bowl. There's gonna be a lot of people that say, nah, I ain't taking my ass down there. I don't even want nigga fuck that. I don't want the spirit of what happened. I don't even want to be around the spirit of what the fuck just happened down there. So this is most definitely gonna put a dark cloud on New Orleans right before the goddamn Super Bowl, man. Y'all smash that like button if y'all ain't smashed it yet, gang.
Rode
You gotta pray
over
for
the
New Orleans,
barricade
gang.
and hit a pedicab passengers.
Those barricades were not up, period. They had the flimsy orange ones that you could just push over with your finger.
If those ballots were not up, someone will have to answer for that.
And we have confirmed that among the 15 people killed is Tiger Beck, a former Princeton football player who's the older brother of current TCU player Jack Beck, who tweeted this today. Love you always, brother. You inspired me every day. Now you get to be with me in every moment. I got this family, T. Don't worry, this is for us. Meanwhile, as you mentioned, the Sugar Bowl playoff game has been postponed. Georgia was to face Notre Dame tonight at the Superdome in New Orleans. A security sweep of the stadium has taken place as well. That game now scheduled for 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Man, fuck that game, man. We want to know why them damn barricades wasn't up New Orleans. We want to know why y'all let them people get caught slipping like that, man. The FBI is investigating this situation as well, gang. Y'all knew the FBI was going to step in, of course. And they gathered up information slowly about, you know what I mean, about why did this happen? You know what I mean? Who else might have been involved in this? Y'all smashed that like button.
Pouring in about that deadly terror attack in New Orleans. At least 15 people are dead after a man drove around safety barriers, plowing into a crowd celebrating the new year. Thanks again for joining us here on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Giovanna Lara in for Ellen Leyva.
I'm David Ona, and we're learning the FBI believes the man behind the wheel of that pickup truck was not acting alone.
We're also uncovering more about that suspect, a U.S. Army veteran born in Texas. This as families start to come forward to identify the innocent victims. Eyewitness News reporter Nico Kazori is here with all of the breaking details coming into our newsroom. Nico.
Yeah, Giovanna and David, investigators have identified Shamsuddin Jabbar as the suspect who rammed a rental pickup into a crowd on Bourbon Street. They're now working to determine whether Jabbar had any affiliation with terrorist organizations. This video shows the moment 42-year-old suspect Shamsuddin Jabbar, an Army veteran from Texas, intentionally ramming this white pickup into a crowd of people celebrating the new year on Bourbon Street. The famed Bourbon Street, now the center of an investigation the FBI is calling a terror attack. Jabbar was not believed to have acted alone.
So they saying it could be somebody that was acting with him. I mean, on some Grand Theft Auto shit. Yeah, Red Star. We will talk about that too. Red Star, the Cybertruck blowing up in Vegas. We will talk about that as well. And that's why I asked y'all, will this year be worse than last year? Because I mean, the very first day we got shit blowing up everywhere, people getting ran over. This is just day one of 2025. Now, Cat Williams did an interview last year, in the beginning of the year, saying this was going to be the year of exposure and all that shit happened. But what does this mean? Is this going to be the year of murder? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the year where we see the most craziest terrorist attacks and shit blowing up and more situations like this. Man, we got to be careful, man. Be careful where you go, gang. The most safest place your ass can be in 2025 is in your goddamn living room or your bedroom or your kitchen or your bathroom. Nigga, stay at home for the most part. These people on Bourbon Street had no idea this was going to happen to them. Of course, nobody sees this kind of shit coming. But this is why it's dangerous to even go out, man. A lot of people do not believe in going out on New Year's because of shit like this. This is a tragedy, man. A lot of people don't go out on New Year's because of shit like this right here, man. So to everybody, I'm gonna give y'all my advice, man. This year, stay at home more. You know that expensive ass rent you gotta pay. All them damn apps you pay for on your TV, that electric bill. You all get them goddamn lights and the AC on, them ceiling fans and shit. Pay for that, man. Enjoy your crib, man. Stay at home this year, y'all. If you don't want to be a part of what's going on in the news this year, if your ass don't want to make my show, if you don't want to be on a fucking thumbnail, you might want to keep your ass in the house. And I'm not saying don't go anywhere, but when it comes to big gatherings, if I was y'all, I would probably stay away from that kind of shit, man, because you can see, a lot of people in America are upset. For what reason? I'm not for sure. They say the man had an ISIS flag on the back of his truck. I'm not for sure what that means. If the motherfucker was working with ISIS, he got one of them goddamn Muslim names, them Shams, Shababs, one of them Bin Laden type names. They say he was in the nigga was in the army. He was the military. This is a military vet. This is somebody that once fought for our country that did this shit to New Orleans. I'm confused, man. We got to follow this investigation closely because I'm confused.
In this New Year's Eve attack, investigators learning of possible accomplices placing improvised explosive devices around the French Quarter.
We're working to ensure that there is no further threat. We do not believe that Jabbar was solely responsible.
We are aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates.
15 people are confirmed dead and multiple injured. Among the deceased, 37-year-old father of two from Baton Rouge, Reggie Hunter. Police say Jabbar rammed a rented pickup truck into a crowd of people just after 3 a.m., got out, fired at police before being shot and killed. Officials say two officers were
Suicide
caught in
mission.
the gunfire and are in stable condition.
This is a suicide mission for sure, y'all. This is a suicide mission. This brother knew when he left the house, he was never going to return. Yeah, he did one of them. He turned around, looked at his living room and said, shit, I won't be back. You know what I mean? Kissed his fish goodbye. You know what I mean? Pat his dog on top of the head. Sent his mama a text. That nigga knew when he left the house tonight, I'm not coming back. I'm trying to die. Because he ran over there, I think 40, 50 people, killed 15 people, then jumped out the car and opened fire on the police downtown. So it's clear as day, this motherfucker left the house and with no, you know what I mean? Goddamn me. Concern for nobody. I mean, no concern for life, nothing, man. This motherfucker left the house with just, evil on his heart, man. This motherfucker was working for the devil last night, man. Satan himself. This motherfucker here, man. Yeah. This motherfucker, man. This is crazy, man. This is not real life for them. Let me see. Some people are just crazy, yeah? Yeah. No, hey, like I said, this is a suicide job. And that's why they asked, are other people involved? You know what I mean? He rented a truck. Motherfucker went picture renting that truck. He went to go rent a truck just to do this shit. When he rented that truck, he knew damn well y'all never get this motherfucker back. So everything he did leading up to this, he knew what it was all premeditated, gang. He knew on New Year's Eve night, I'm doing this shit. Now I wonder did he make up his mind because he went out there at 3 a.m. So did he make up his mind last night to do this shit? Did he just rent the truck, used to have a truck for a while, but then say, you know what? Nah, this is the time. Nah, let me get my ISIS flag. And this time I'm going to run some shit down. I'm trying to figure out when did he make up his mind to do this? Was he on drugs? Was he heavily intoxicated? I want to know why did this shit happen to New Orleans, man? 15 people dead, y'all. Over 30 people in the hospital tonight. This is sick. This is sad. And this is not the way to start off the motherfucking new year, man. Y'all smash that like button, gang. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. All that YouTube shit. Light your gas up, man. And we got to pray for New Orleans, man. My condolences go out to the family and to everybody that lost their life,
The hospital.
man. This is really a tragedy.
Eyewitnesses describing a chaotic and graphic scene.
You hear the screech of tires, and when I turn my head around, there's like a Yukon or Escalade or something just barreling down the street, bro. I kid you not, like real life horror movie. Everything the car is hitting, it's getting thrown. It's getting thrown up into the air and away and just.
Damn.
Or
This
under
young
the
man
car.
witnessed
It was
everything.
pandemonium.
He witnessed
it was
it all.
obviously emergency vehicles everywhere. Police were everywhere. Bodies, folks were just running through the streets. Obviously, they were panicking as well. It was an active shooter situation as far as we were concerned. So we didn't know what to expect.
Investigators say they found an ISIS flag, weapons, and improvised explosive devices inside the truck.
Yeah, he was ready
They
to go
also
out.
discovered more IEDs planted in the French Quarter, confirming 2 have been found and rendered safe. The focus now is to enhance security and investigate every lead of Jabbar's known associates and digging into the suspect's past.
Man.
The road now closed, leading to the suspect's recent address in Houston.
Let it be clear that the full faith and credit of the United
If
States
you know this nigga, you are being
and every
investigated.
agency therein is on the ground working. And for those who may have played a role in this horrific act of cowardice, we will find you.
And the FBI is asking for anyone who has had contact with Jabbar over the past 72 hours to contact them. The Sugar Bowl was also set for tonight and has been postponed until tomorrow. Police say despite this morning's deadly attack, the city is safe and well protected, and they're encouraging people to continue their scheduled evening activities while
fuck
avoiding
that.
the area of Bourbon Street.
Fuck that. You can smell blood in the air. You fuck around, find a leg outside. We don't want to go back to Bourbon Street right now. Not right now. Shout out to New Orleans, but it's too early. Don't tell people to continue with your, just, you know what I mean? Go to the Sugar Bowl. Just continue. No, fuck that. If I had Sugar Bowl tickets, I'm selling them bitches online, nigga. I don't want nothing to do with Bourbon Street for the next couple days. You got to be a leg, an arm, nigga, a finger. There gotta be some evidence they ain't found yet, man. That many people hit by a car, by a damn a truck going, 80, 90 miles out. God damn, you see how he flew by old girl. She got out the way last minute, man. But this is a tragedy, man. And this, to me, is a terrorist attack. This is some terrorist shit, man. The dude with an ISIS flag, all kind of explosive devices and weapons and shit. This is a terrorist attack. Organic Soul Gumbo said, we finna go to war soon. And I agree 100% with Organic Soul Gumbo. I believe that we are most definitely going to war soon. And this is a sign that we finna go to war. Because if they keep investigating and find out that he was working with one of these other countries or working with ISIS or, man, wonder what made him pick New Orleans, said BC. I think that might have just been where this nigga was located, fam. I mean, yeah, but why not Houston? I mean, I guess maybe he lived in, I don't know if he lives, no, he lives, that's right, he lives in Houston. They had his house in Houston. So you're right. What made him drive to New Orleans and do this shit? Why not Houston? Not saying I want it to happen in Houston, but it makes you wonder, why go to New Orleans to do this? Why Bourbon Street? Why? Are we going to find out somebody he ran over owed him some money, or I mean, he was looking for a certain individual? We need to know more about this, man. Smash that like button, gang. The likes up, man. Let me see. Hold on. 1 second, gang. 1 second. Y'all get the likes up. Y'all smash that like button, man. Let me see. Maybe because people flock here to celebrate New Year's Eve. Yeah, Skull Gang Shang for sure. But you could have went downtown Houston and ran over 40 motherfuckers, for real. We've been at war for years already, said Teflon Dunn. That's real. Because he knew it was going to be packed, said Monica Womack. You know what I mean? Let me see. And yeah, dreams only count ENT. The Super Bowl is coming up, and I do feel like this is gonna fuck with the not with the ticket sales, but just with the people who want to go down to New Orleans and just hang out for Super Bowl weekend. People, tourists and people who just want to go to New Orleans and get the vibe of Super Bowl. This is gonna fuck it up, man. Because I wouldn't fuck that, man. I'm fuck that. I'm not trying to go after some shit like this. The last place I want to be is on crowded ass Bourbon Street, literally a month later. A month and a half later. No, I couldn't do it, man. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's going to the Super Bowl. K-Dot will be performing this year. It's funny how all this shit just ties in, man. You know what I mean? Everything we talk about, we've been talking about the Super Bowl, New Orleans, Jay-Z, K-Dot, Drake, and now right before the Super Bowl, a terrorist attack on New Orleans, man. Y'all smash that like button, man. Let me run some more news, gang. There's a lot more to talk about in this situation. A lot more, gang. And they still investigate. New news on this situation is dropping as we speak right now, y'all. They still investigate. Y'all smash that like button, man. Hit the cash app, gang. Get your membership.
Good evening. What was supposed to be a night of celebration and new beginnings turned into a day of tragedy. You can see the scene where the deadly attack happened this morning at about 3:15, and you can also see the deserted area of Bourbon Street right now. We'll show you those scenes in a moment, but officials have confirmed the suspect in the attack is 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, and now they're looking into whether he had ties to ISIS. Jabbar was killed by police. The FBI says an ISIS flag was found in the vehicle. Visitors in New Orleans are frustrated and infuriated.
Karma for Robert Brooks.
It's sad. Very sad.
Hold on. Somebody in my screen. Who's that? Moneybag said karma for Robert Brooks. No, this ain't no damn karma for Robert Brooks, bro. You ain't killed a bunch of innocent ass people that ain't got nothing to do with Robert Brooks. These people ain't no correctional officers or no police officers or no shit like that. So I mean, it'd be different if he went after nothing but law enforcement. He was running over just cops and, you know what I mean? Or he knew a few correctional officers and ran their ass. Nah, he ran over people that ain't got nothing to do with that shit. That has nothing to do with Robert Brooks. So I disagree, Moneybag. We can't put this on Robert Brooks' situation. Them folks had nothing to do with that. Get the likes up. Salute to everybody building, y'all. Like I said, nothing but praying hands in my chat, man. Salute to my chat. Praying hands in the chat for New Orleans and all the people and their families who lost their life, man. Condolences go out, man.
It's a shame that innocent people have to die over someone else's beliefs or whatever they believe in or whatever is going on in their mind, that innocent people who are here to have a great time have to die for that.
Weapons and a potential IED were located inside the vehicle, and other potential IEDs were also located in the French Quarter. The FBI also confirmed Jabbar is a U.S. citizen who is from Texas. Local 3's Ben Bobick kicks off tonight's team coverage of the tragedy from New Orleans, where he expected to be talking Georgia football tonight. Hey, Ben, you and KJ were there staying close to Bourbon Street overnight.
Yeah, Cindy, this is really only a 5-minute walk from our media hotel. KJ and I were on Bourbon Street last night with taking in the New Year's Eve festivities, if you will, just a few hours before this attack went down. And we've been overusing the term really surreal here today, but that's the only way to describe it. When we woke up this morning, I was woken up from a phone call from our morning producer at 7:30, and he mentioned, hey, man, there's been a mass casualty attack here in New Orleans. Are you guys okay? And it truly was surreal. It's one of those situations where you think this can't be real. I'm here supposed to be covering the Sugar Bowl, Georgia, Notre Dame. It's supposed to be this fun environment, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. And I'm not the only one here. A lot of fans here from Notre Dame and Georgia came into town for this ball game. We're out and about on the town last night. Plenty of people on Bourbon Street and the surrounding areas. A lot of people taking in last night's Fiesta Bowl as well. And we were able to catch up with some folks here this morning, just chatting to see what they were up to last night. And here's what they had to say about it when they found out this morning.
Everybody's checking in, so it's just kind of a good note that everybody's okay, that we know anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just sad that, surrounding such a, kind of celebratory occasion here, everybody come down and watch a football game and have a good time, and you get something like this happen.
And it's just somber, it just kind of feels
very surreal.
Yeah.
And there's no better way to put it. Everyone came down here to watch a football game. At least a lot of folks did, and it is very somber. And they will play that football game. Not today. The Sugar Bowl was slated for a 4 p.m. kickoff tomorrow inside the Superdome between Georgia and Notre Dame. That game just so secondary to what's going on here.
Yeah, they got canceled that
such
shit.
a weird scene to kick off 2025 with something like this. And when we went to bed last night, we're thinking we're waking up to cover a football game, and here we are on the corner of Canal Street and Bourbon Street talking about this. So we'll continue to be here and provide updates as much as we can, but just a sad scene here in New Orleans to kick off 2025.
I mean, a
Live
horrible way to start the year off, man. Horrible way to start the year
Ben,
off.
thank you so much.
Horrible way, man.
As we continue our team coverage, many Tennessee Valley residents traveled to New Orleans to support the Georgia Bulldogs in the Sugar Bowl. Cornelia Nicholson talked to a few of them and now joins us live here in the studio. Cornelia.
Cindy, the locals we talked with say they had no idea they'd be waking up to a tragedy on New Year's Day, just like our sports director, Ben Bobick. One Georgia fan I spoke with says the whole situation is somber.
It's a scary thing, especially being what they're calling now a terrorist attack.
This is most
New
definitely
Year's
a
Eve
terrorist
celebrations
attack,
and the Sugar
no
Bowl
ands, if a
typically
buts about
create
it.
a
This is a
jam-packed
terrorist
party in
attack.
New Orleans.
We on our way to
Dan
war,
and
y'all.
Diane Colquitt were two of the
We
many
are on our way
Tennessee
to
Valley
war.
residents who flocked to the Big Easy to support the Georgia Bulldogs.
It was a lot of locals out. It was just a really crowded experience last night. We were down on Frenchman Street, and then we went to bed, and then our daughter's the one that was out later. She was down at the casinos.
The Colquitts say they had no idea they would be waking up to a mass casualty and a flood of text messages from family members.
Saying, "Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay?"
I mean, the coroner's
Yeah.
office was picking up body after body after
morning for
body.
the news
man.
about 7
15
o'clock.
bodies.
Yeah, it's
It was
very
like,
surreal.
wow. At first,
Damn,
you look
man.
at it and you're, is this really real?
They immediately checked their daughter's location, and thankfully, she was in her hotel room asleep. But they say that unfortunately wasn't the reality for other parents.
A friend
Think
who
about getting that
is back
call,
in
man.
Georgia knows someone
Your
that was
kid
injured
was in New
last
Orleans
night.
having
One
a
of
good
the
time,
a
you get
boy
that
from
phone
Georgia, and he's in
call,
a
man.
hospital, and his parents weren't here, so they're driving down.
Longtime Georgia fan and resident Patrick Hickey also traveled to New Orleans for the game, staying at a hotel 25 minutes
I thought
away
they
from
was finna
Bourbon
say his
Street.
ass got ran
He says
over.
he
I
went
was
to bed
saying,
right
God
before the
damn.
incident happened and also woke up to missed calls and texts.
I don't even know what's going on. I turn on the TV and the local news down here, they were talking about what was going on. And I have a lot of friends down here, and just, checking in with them, making sure they're okay, making sure they weren't down there.
That's the phone call you don't want to get, man. Sean said, I'm from New Orleans. Salute to New Orleans in the building, man. That's the phone call you don't want to get. Meanwhile, they are investigating this motherfucker. What's his name? Sham Shabani Sham Jabbar, whoever the fuck that nigga was, because he's no longer with us. So whoever he was, he expired. He ran over all them people, jumped out the vehicle, and got the busting at the laws immediately. So we know for a fact this man showed up to die, and that's the worst nigga. You don't want to fuck with a nigga that showed up to die. That's like 9/11. They showed up to die. They woke up that morning and said, "Look, fam, Bin Laden told us, we got a mission, and we all know we ain't coming home, right? You know this shit it ends here, my nigga, right? Y'all ready? Let's go, nigga. Head to the airport. Let's go. We head to the airport. And they got people in different places boarding different flights and shit. Man, this terrorist shit ain't no joke, man, because these motherfuckers be ready to die. The mission is incomplete if they alive still. No going to jail, because ain't no talking. When you do shit like that, Ain't no evidence. We ain't saying shit because we dead. That's the worst, motherfucker. Somebody showed up to die, nigga. Y'all smash that like button, gang. They say doing a full investigation on everybody who he knows, man. If you knew this nigga, if you knew this motherfucker, then they on your ass right now. If you his ex-girlfriend, you a baby mama, you one of his best friends, they are on you family, they on your ass right now. Y'all smash that like button, man. Continue to pray for New Orleans, gang.
This evening, I'm Keith Garvin. Daniela is off tonight. Investigators say that this man here,
y'all smash that like button, gang.
Shamsuddin Jabbar, intentionally rammed a truck into the crowd in New Orleans early this morning. The death count is now risen to 15. Jabbar, originally from Beaumont, had been living here in the Houston area. Police shot and killed him during the deadly attack. Now, Jabbar's last known residence was in North Harris County, right here on Crescent Peak Drive, as you can see here on the map. KPRC2's Corley Peel has been at this home all afternoon, where the FBI has confirmed they're investigating. Corley, tell us that there was a SWAT team when she arrived. She says that they witnessed some adults and children being removed from the home. She also captured this drone video that was taken outside the suspect's home. As you can see, there was a man here standing with his hands raised in the air. We want to go ahead and bring
who the fuck
in
is he?
Corley. And Corley, tell us
who was the dude with his hands in there? Y'all tell me in the chat.
There.
Yeah, Keith, we've been out here all day long, and it is still an active scene. If you look behind me here, you can see Harris County Sheriff Office SWAT team is still out here. They have their armored vehicle. This is a property behind Jabbar's home here off Crescent Peak Drive and Hugh Road. Now, they still have this area blocked off, but our drone video did capture a man being taken into custody earlier, about a couple of hours ago. Take a look at this video. You can see a man standing outside the home with his hands up. There is SWAT outside the home as well, giving him commands.
Oh, he got to be somebody. Yeah, I mean, I'm not for sure if this man right here is involved or not. I'm not. I don't know. Naturally, Nolan said, "I'm in my 60 years. I've never known anyone able to drive on Bourbon Street." Why did they put the barriers? Are the barriers just in case somebody try to drive on that motherfucker, or the barriers there to slow people down? I'm trying to figure it out. Or do you mean, when you say not able to drive, what do you mean? Mike Lowry said the news said they found bombs in his Airbnb. We trying to figure out who this guy right here is, man. This is in Houston, I believe. We trying to find out who this guy is. Y'all smash that like button.
Outside the home.
Y'all smash the like button, gang.
There is SWAT outside the home as well, giving him commands. He does appear to be cooperating, doing as they ask. He eventually walks backwards towards the truck with his hands up, and they ultimately take him into custody and put him in handcuffs. Now, at this time, we don't know who this man is. We are working to figure that out. It's unclear what his connection is to Jabbar. We just know that he's at his house, but they clearly need to talk to him about something. So we will continue following that as well. But before that, we also saw SWAT. We have some video here as well showing SWAT bringing out some adults and children from a property behind the home. They were likely moving them to safety. They moved them to a command post right next to this scene to make sure that they're okay, because this is a very active scene. We know FBI has a
Big Rick, are you bullshitting? You really went to high school with this dude, Big Rick? Don't be in here trolling, my nigga. If you tell the truth, that's cool. I believe you right now. Don't be in here trolling. If you went to school with that nigga, man, tell us in the chat, who was he in school, man? Was he an athlete? Yeah, I mean, who was he? A quiet motherfucker? They catch him with a bomb back then. Like, who is he, man? Break something down to us, Big Rick. If you remember this nigga from school, Rick, who was he in school, fam? Because we trying to figure out who the fuck he was. He dead and gone now, but who the fuck was this guy, man?
Surrounding the home, collecting as much evidence as possible. And like I mentioned, we've been out here all day. We've been out here since before noon. And when we first got here, no one was here. We didn't see any police or FBI, but about an hour later, we saw some undercover detectives showing
Big
up.
Rick say he went to school with this dude.
Move back because they had to
might have to hit the link tonight, Big Rick. Tell us who this nigga is.
And they didn't give us much information as why. But later we did figure out from FBI that They are investigating this home, and this is in connection to the New Orleans attack. So we are continuing monitoring this situation here on the ground. We've been getting updates minute by minute. We haven't had any updates since we saw that man being taken into custody. But again, it is still an active scene out here. Lots of SWAT, lots of first responders and crews making sure that this area is safe. Now, if you live in this neighborhood, you can't get to your home right now. They're still asking people to stay away. It's unclear how long this would take. The FBI says it could take hours, but we, of course, will keep you updated. Reporting live, Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.
Okay, get the lights up, gang. Big Rick, they think you cat, Big Rick. Y'all don't know, man. Big Rick, he wear a trench coat. Y'all, leave Big Rick the fuck alone, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, leave Big Rick alone, man. Let me see. You can clearly tell that people in the chat really don't pay attention at all. Just type all kinds of crazy stuff. Say, no, the New Orleans stepper. Shout out to New Orleans, man. This is not a joke situation, man. Big Rick said, check your DM, Sco. Okay, I see you back there, Rick. Let me see what's going on, man. Let me see. Rick, is that you in the photo too, Big Rick? Who in the photo, Big Rick? Is that you in the photo too, Big Rick? Who is this in the photo? Let me see, Big Rick. Big Rick put a photo back here. Let me see. Big Rick say he went to school with the terrorists, man. He went to school with this dude. I don't know, man. I mean, Big Rick, where'd you find this, Big Rick? Okay. Rick, we gotta see you in the same yearbook, Rick. You gotta put yourself in the yearbook, Rick. Well, you know what I mean? You should have been the nigga that's under him right there. You know what I mean? The nigga right there, no Diddy. The nigga at the bottom, no Diddy. You know what I mean? Where are you at, Big Rick? Are you in the same yearbook? Send me a video, Rick, of you showing me this nigga, then flip to your page and show me you. You send me a small video, show me him, then flip to your page and show me you. This is me, that's him, nigga. I went to school with this nigga, fam. I know this nigga, fam. You know what I mean? This nigga ran a couple of some trains, some holes together. Let me know something, fam. Let me know something, fam. Get the lights up, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Big Rick say he went to school with this guy, man. Big Rick say, I am not trolling, gang. I am not trolling. Y'all smash the like button, man. Y'all believe Big Rick went to school with this nigga is Big Rick bullshit, man. How y'all feel? I'm not saying he is. Big Rick can be telling the truth like a motherfucker. Let me see. What was I looking for, man? Let me see. Where is the shit I'm looking for? Hold on, gang. Hold on 1 second, gang. 1 second, gang. Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. Let me see. Oh, there we go. There we go. It went on there first. There we go. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, gang. Y'all smash that like button, man. Yeah, Big Rick saying went to school with him.
Here, just a heavy police presence that continues to be out here blocking off Bourbon Street at the canal entrance. I am joined here now with District Attorney Jason Williams. General reaction to just the last 24 hours or so.
I think anybody who would tell you that they are able to process this and have processed this is lying to themselves.
Y'all smash the like button, gang.
We woke up to terror at our door. This is not unique to the world, but it is unique to American cities, and it's certainly unique to New Orleans. There have been hundreds of these ISIS or Al-Qaeda attacks throughout Europe since 2015, Belgium, France, Germany. In fact, it was an attack at a Christmas market in Germany several years ago, which prompted us to put these bollards up in the first place because we're a soft target.
What have you seen from just the response and stuff? Obviously, you're in those closed door meetings that we can't obviously get to, but what does that look like, and what does that unified response really look like?
I'll tell you, that is the hope that you can have. That's the faith that you can have. The level of federal, state, and local collaboration and strategic engagement to make decisions like postponing the game for 24 hours to regroup and put new security protocols into place with regards to parking, with regards to how people are getting around. I can't say enough about the men and women of the New Orleans Police Department, though. This attack was meant to cause a lot more
government plant.
This man used...
How many people in here feel that way? Do y'all feel like the government has something to do with this, y'all? Was this an attack on our own people? Be honest, gang. Do y'all feel like the government has something to do with this? Do y'all feel like this could be an inside job, that somebody in our own government knew that this was going to happen? Or do y'all feel like, nah, man, this is a terrorist attack, motherfucker? You know what I mean? It's just something he linked up with. They say an ISIS flag on the back of the truck. That could have been just to throw us off. Maybe he just wanted people to feel like it was a terrorist attack. This is some terrorist type shit. So I'm trying to figure out, is this a terrorist attack, or do y'all feel like our government has some big ass say, yes, I believe our government has something to do with this. Now, he's not an illegal immigrant, but his parents probably are. His parents, but y'all feel like this is something they trying to prove something with these immigrants? Because he's not a legal immigrant. He served for our country. He was in the service or whatever. He was in the military. So do y'all believe this has something to do with trying to prove that these immigrants don't belong here? Or do y'all feel like, nah, Skull, this is just some shit a crazy motherfucker woke up and decided to do? What do y'all think? Hey, y'all tell me in chat. Y'all talk to me, chat. Talk to me, chat. What do y'all think happened, man? Our government is a terrorist. Get the lights up, gang. Probably can't put nothing past the government. Yes, sir. He is a Democrat. Let me see. He is a Democrat. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I said they mad at Trump. It's clear as day, said G Money. What's clear as day, G Money? Break it down to me. Trump about to come in the White House on fire. God damn, gang. I'm asking y'all right now, do y'all feel like our government knew that this attack was going to happen? Or do y'all feel like, nah, Skull, this ain't this ain't that. This is a crazy motherfucker woke up, loaded his truck full of weapons, few explosive devices, went straight to Bourbon Street, left Houston, Texas, left his house, left his family. I don't know if he got a family now, but left his people in Houston and decided to go down here and take as many lives as possible. Now, 15 people died, but the way he was running motherfuckers over, they said he was trying to take out at least 50 people. He was hitting whoever. They say he was playing Grand Theft Auto in real life. Picture witnessing this shit, man. This is some real life Grand Theft Auto shit. You ever got in the car and Grand Theft Auto and just ran everybody ass over? I have. I ain't gonna lie to you, guys. I done got in the car on Grand Theft Auto and just ran everybody ass. So I'm cutting through parks and shit. I'm running dogs and cats over. I'm running over homeless people. I'm just running shit over for no reason on Grand Theft Auto. This man woke up and took this shit and turned his life into a real Grand Theft Auto moment. Just ran everybody the fuck over. Why didn't he run any police over? But he did get out and shoot at the police. They say the barriers were not working. Some people say the barriers were working. He drove around them. We still trying to figure out exactly what's going on, gang. Still a lot of investigation to be done in this case.
His truck in a vicious, odious way to mow down as many people as he could. And after he could not use a truck anymore.
He had an Airbnb that caught fire 2 hours later. We got to get into that. Because if that's the goddamn truth, then most definitely somebody else was working with this nigga, man. Somebody most definitely, unless he started a small fire before he left. And I mean, something. I mean, somebody, if his Airbnb just burned to the goddamn ground, then I gotta find that. Where'd you find that at, man? Put that in my inbox, man. Put that in my inbox.
Pulled out a firearm, started firing indiscriminately. And he was also armed with explosives to take out even more. And probably our first
not
responders,
working alone.
Right? So the NOPD that responded quickly.
Y'all smash the like button, gang. Smash the like button.
And strategically to neutralize him and take him out, they saved lives. They saved countless lives. They're heroes. And I can't say enough about the New Orleans Police Department.
Earlier, we heard from Superintendent Kirkpatrick when she was talking about how 2 years ago we were the murder capital, and that has drastically dropped over the 2 years, and it's nowhere near what it was. We see sometimes a national kind of reaction.
At the end of the year, they count up all the dead, the homicides in every state, every city. New Orleans just started out, 3 a.m., 15 bodies. They used to be the murder capital. They said that changed over the years. New Orleans was no longer the murder capital of the world, of the United States. All of a sudden, right now, y'all winning, like they winning by a long shot. Y'all got 15 bodies about 4 hours into day one, New Orleans. We got to pray for the families, man. This shit is crazy, man. I told y'all, I asked y'all, is 2025 going to be way worse than 2024? Because in 24, we just see a lot of people get exposed. Well, we see a lot of people die as well. But every year people gonna die. They'll never change. But shit like this right here, terrorist attack,
to the crime in New Orleans. Talk to that and how this wasn't part of that. This was an outsider coming in. Can you talk to that?
Sure. This is there's no other city in this country or no other parish in the state that has had the drastic decrease in crime and violent crime and all categories of crime, frankly, since the pandemic, than the city of New Orleans. Starting in 2023, and then continue to go down in 2024. Augmenting our police department with the state police, with Troop NOLA. It's been a huge success. This is different. This is an outlier. This is a terrorist attack to strike at how Americans live their lives. This is not some beef in some neighborhood that has spawned and grown into and spilled over into downtown. This is something very different, and it's going to change everything. After 9/11, we all realized we're going to have to change some things in order to travel safely. And you're going to see a lot of things probably change in the city of New Orleans, in the French Quarter, and downtown, in terms of surveillance, in terms of violence, and it should.
What does this now look like for you as the DA? What are your next steps?
I'm going to continue to follow the lead of Special Agent Duncan from the FBI, who is doing an amazing job to make sure that we root out and find every single person, here or abroad, that was involved in this. And when we do, then we'll strategize on the prosecution. There is no double jeopardy between federal court and state court. These people came and attacked us in our home, and we want to make sure that we hold them accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I know you've had a long day.
So everybody feels like more people are tied into this, man. Let's find some news on more people being tied into this shit, man. It says several appear to plant potential explosive devices in advance of truck ramming, sources say. Let's look into this shit, man. Let's look into this, gang. We looking at everything, y'all. We praying for New Orleans, but we looking at everything, man.
It is reviewing this video of that deadly French Quarter terror attack. It shows the moment the suspect drove a pickup truck around safety barriers and then plowing into a crowd of people celebrating the new year.
I'm confused,
This
man.
just before he
were
was...
the safety barriers up, y'all, or were they not, man? Because people are saying that he drove through plastic and wooden ones, or some people are saying he went around the metal barriers. Some people are saying the barriers were under construction. They wasn't even up. What the fuck is the truth, man? I mean, somebody's hiding something. I don't know. You know what I mean? We're hearing too many. The media is putting out too many fucking stories about the metal barriers, man.
drove a pickup truck around safety barriers and then plowing into a crowd of people celebrating the new year. This just before he was killed in a shootout with police. Investigators say 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar, that was him, a U.S. citizen, an Army veteran, born in Texas, was behind the wheel. An ISIS flag, along with guns and explosives, found.
Somebody in the chat said, how did he know the barriers were down or under construction? Is that why he chose New Orleans? You know what I mean? Did somebody give him heads up? Hey, bro, them barriers are not working. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, did he do his research before he went down? Was this research that was done? Did this nigga already know, yeah, man, them barriers are not up or them barriers are not working? They're under construction, and all of them are coming up. What do you think he knew something about the barriers in New York, the middle barriers that's supposed to, not New York, in New Orleans, that's supposed to stop people from going a certain speed? Because he was able to fly through that motherfucker, taking out everybody in front of him. Who think that he had you know what I mean? Somebody put him on game and said, them barriers are not working, bro. This is the perfect time. Everybody gonna be down there. New Orleans, New Year's Eve celebration. What a better time to run a bunch of motherfuckers over. Smash that like button, gang. Get the likes up, man. But they saying that it was explosive devices being placed around that motherfucker right before he did this. Man, it got to be more people involved, y'all.
We're learning Jabbar spent a decade in the military before becoming a realtor in the Houston area. We're also starting to get a clearer picture of some of the victims as relatives come forward to identify them. At least 15 people have been killed, with dozens more injured. Meanwhile, the Sugar Bowl, being held a mile away at the Superdome, is now postponed until tomorrow. Moments ago, from President Biden, he spoke from Camp David.
Our hearts are with the people of New Orleans after the despicable attack that occurred in the early morning hours. To all the families of those who were killed, to all those who are injured, to all the people of New Orleans who are grieving today, I want you to know, I grieve with you. Our nation grieves with you. We're going to stand with you as you mourn and as you heal in the weeks to come.
Investigators are now combing through the suspect's life, trying to track down all leads to any known associates.
ABC's Christian Cordero is in New Orleans and brings us the breaking details.
David, Giovanna, this was right around the time when Notre Dame and Georgia fans were supposed to be flooding this area around the Superdome. Instead, gates are closed. New Orleans' famed Bourbon Street, now a crime scene as the FBI investigates what they're calling a terror attack on New Year's Day. Federal officials identifying the suspect as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S.-born citizen from Texas and an Army veteran. Police say he rammed a rented pickup truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street just after 3 a.m., driving 3 blocks before crashing, then getting out and firing at police with an assault rifle. Officials say 2 officers were hurt before police shot and killed the suspect. Witnesses described the scene as gruesome.
What we saw
from
was
Texas, y'all. From
insanity.
Texas.
I mean, something out of a movie.
We gotta take credit for this.
The graphic nature of it, and it was unbelievable.
Investigators say they found an ISIS flag, weapons, and improvised explosive devices inside the truck. They're now working to determine whether he had any affiliations with terrorist organizations. The FBI says they also discovered more IEDs planted around the area in the historic French Quarter, some of which were deemed viable, according to sources.
As of now, 2 IEDs have been found and rendered safe. We do not believe that Jabbar was solely responsible. We are aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates.
Officials also questioned about whether barricades were up along Bourbon Street.
This particular terrorist drove around onto the sidewalk and got around the hard target where he did have a car there. We had barriers there. We had officers.
Okay. So they saying that he drove around the barriers. He went onto the sidewalk. He wasn't necessarily running people over in the street. He took it to the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Just like in Grand Theft Auto, if you want to run a bunch of people over, get out the street and take it to the sidewalk. It's cars in the street. It's people. I know it's probably people walking everywhere, street, sidewalk, everywhere. But they say he went around these barriers, or maybe he believed, maybe he didn't know the barricades was fucked up and thought they were gonna come up, so he already knew. Go around and go onto the sidewalk. It seemed like this shit. But it gotta be more people involved, y'all. It gotta be more people involved. They said they might have seen people. They got surveillance footage they looking over, I'm sure, right now. Still, I mean, it's a lot of shit to look over. But they saying they seen certain people maybe placing devices in certain places. So they trying to figure out, you know what I mean, how many people are involved in this? Because they went there to take some motherfucking lives. I mean, mission accomplished, fam. Y'all got what y'all came for.
There, and they still got around.
Leading up to the holidays, federal law enforcement agencies had been warning local police around the country that vehicle ramming was a top area of concern and to be prepared for these kinds of incidents.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more.
Not right now, Mike Brown. Not right now, bro. No, not right now, Mike Brown. Get the likes up, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I want to hear from some of the families and some of the victims from New Orleans, man. I want to hear from some of the families of these people. Get the likes up, gang.
It's just so sad that the world we live in, this is what we got. Instead of party hats, we got flashing lights and yellow crime scene tape.
That there was the cousin of Reggie Hunter, one of the 15 people who were killed in the brutal attack. What was expected to be a night of celebration and new beginnings in New Orleans turned into collective heartache. The city is somber tonight following the deadly attack. KPRC2's team coverage continues now in New Orleans. That is where we find our Gage Golding. Gage, tell us what you're seeing out there.
Yeah, Keith, this is a massive crime scene. It spans several of the city blocks here in the historic French Quarters district, most of it surrounded by multiple layers of this yellow police tape. Tonight, the historic Bourbon Street closed by the FBI as they continue to investigate what they're calling a terror attack. You can see what appears to be a mobile evidence sorting station in the background there, illuminated by the light of this police truck. The question now being why, on one that we might not have an answer to for days, or what I'm told could be even weeks.
This is the moment the terror begins. The time, 3:15 in the morning. The streets of New Orleans, French Quarter, still bustling with people celebrating New Year's.
Looked around and people had just started bolting, every which way.
The FBI saying 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar floored it through a crowd of people. The Houston man rented the pickup from the app Turo. After crashing into this crane, he began shooting. New Orleans
He
police
took somebody off Toro shit and did this. Picture of you, the nigga who truck that is right now. You looking on your shit just everywhere on the news, every country covering this shit. Oh, like, I rented my truck to this nigga, man. The nigga hit me up on the app and shit. I left the keys in there. Go get it, fam. It's parked over here. You wake up the next morning, your shit on the news everywhere. You look at your wife, like, should be time for that nigga to turn my truck back in a few hours and shit. I ain't gonna call him. Let me look at my Instagram feed real quick, and there your truck is. There your shit is right there. You know it's your shit. He done put an ISIS flag on the back of your shit. Like, nigga, you done put an ISIS flag on the back of my shit. Come on, man. Yeah, whoever owned the truck owner got to be fucked up right now. Like, damn, bro. Your insurance don't cover this, brother. Get the likes up. Salute everybody in the building, man. This is, yeah, he got the motherfucking truck off Toro, man.
Firing back, killing Jabbar, but not before he killed 15 people and injured more than 30 others.
I know I can speak for all Americans when I say.
Joe, we got to hear from Joe Biden, gang. I didn't know Joe Biden said that yet. We got to hear from Joe Biden, y'all. Some of y'all feel like our government is a part of this shit. I don't know, man. I can't call it right now, y'all. I can't call it, man. I can't call it right now. I don't see what the government would have to gain off this. What would the government have to gain? Y'all tell me in the chat right now. To anybody that believes that our U.S. government played a part in this shit for whatever reason, what would they have to gain from this? Talk to me, chat. I'm talking to my chat right now. Talk to me, chat. What would the United States government have to gain from this? Yeah, I don't see it. They are part of this. See, some people saying they are part of this. Some people saying they not. Raven telling me to check my messages. Raven, if you know this nigga, Raven. And that was Big Rick saying know this nigga. Let me see. Hold on. Let me follow this link, Raven. Okay, all right, Raven. I'm gonna play that next, Raven. Shout out to Raven. Shout out to everybody that's putting videos in my inbox right now. Salute to Datsco Raven. I got the video, Raven. I'm gonna play that in 1 second. First, let's hear from goddamn President Joe Biden. Get the likes up, gang. He's still the president. He got a few more weeks. He got to pack his shit up and get out of there, but he's still the president.
I can speak for all Americans when I say our hearts are with the people of New Orleans after the despicable attack that occurred.
One of those killed is 37-year-old Reggie Hunter from Baton Rouge, the father of two run over.
It was from the vehicle. It was all internal from the impact from the vehicle.
His cousin Sherelle Jackson rushed into the hospital, but it was already too late.
They tried all their measurements, everything that they had to save him. To lose a loved one is already devastating, but on top, behind these actions, this situation is just, it's like I said, that punch to the gut.
The FBI finding an ISIS flag on the back of the pickup truck, along with several explosives in the truck and in the area. Investigators believing the Houston man didn't act alone.
And for those who may have played a role in this horrific act of cowardice, we will find you.
Tonight, Bourbon Street remains closed. The FBI still combing for evidence, looking for any clues as to what motivated the biggest terroristic attack on U.S. soil in years.
This is like a puzzle. Think, when you talk about the crime scene, 3 blocks, it's going to take several days in order to accomplish that.
I agree. It's going to take some time to really figure out exactly what's going on.
A puzzle that could only have tens of thousands of pieces. It has been a very long day for investigators. Some saying they've got here as early as 3:30, 3:45 in the morning. And unfortunately,
so they're trying to figure out what others involved.
Nowhere near over. Now, in the last several hours here, we did see some tow trucks arrive. And I want to show you, right, if you were to go down the street and take a left where the crime scene tape is, that is where the impact of that pickup truck hitting what looked like that crane-type machinery. That's where that is, those tow trucks arriving here, but there's really no telling when they might be towing away that equipment or that truck. So this is going to be a very late night, likely an all-nighter for the FBI and their partners out here. I'm live in New Orleans.
The FBI is on this shit, and I'm hoping if it's anybody else involved, man, bring their ass to justice, man, for real. I don't give a damn what role you played in this shit. If you involved in this, man, you need to be brought to justice.
Kayla Shote, who spoke with a former classmate, and Kayla, he's shocked that Jabbar would do something like that.
Hold on, this better not be you, Big Rick. Big Rick, are you on the news? So they speaking with one of his classmates. Big Rick, this nigga they finna show. You should know this nigga as well. Big Rick say he went to school with the terrorist guy. For 2 years? He was there in what? He graduated what? You said 01, 02 or some shit. You graduated 99. I forgot what you said. So that, you know what I mean? So Big Rick, this better be you coming up on this interview, my nigga. This better be you, fam. Get the likes up and salute to everybody in the building. And rest in peace to all 15 people. My condolences go out to their kids, their families, everybody, man. Everybody in New Orleans, period. To the people that was hit that didn't die, man. My condolences go out to y'all as well, man. This is a way to just fuck up a brand new year, man. And this is the way we starting off a brand new year. And we also had a cyber truck blow up in Vegas where one person died. A lot of people feel like this shit is all attached, man. This is all one big play.
That's right, Kyle. Michael Roach says he could have never imagined that Jabbar would be capable of committing an act like this.
I started looking at the news clippings and find out that who the suspect was, and it kind of all came back to me like, man, I know this guy.
On New Year's Day, Micah Roach woke up to learn his former classmate, Sham Jabbar, had run over dozens of people with his pickup truck on Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Just from knowing him personally as an adolescent to 18, I mean, I'm just shocked. And the fact that something that's making national news, you know, it happened with somebody that was actually from Beaumont. It's kind of hard to believe.
As a student at Beaumont Central High School, Jabbar was known by how he carried himself.
I wouldn't say quiet because everybody knew him. And it was more so for the simple fact that, I mean, he spoke and engaged with everybody. He was more presidential before his time and well-spoken, always smart, constantly engaging with the teachers.
Known as a good person, has made this attack even harder to swallow for Roach.
If he's the same age as my daughter and he says, hey, I want to date your daughter, I wouldn't have no second guess about it. I mean, he was well respected, carried himself well, and I mean, you just wouldn't.
Hey, this dude right here is saying that he was a cool dude. Never seen any signs of this guy being crazy. Somebody, Cardi K, shout out to Cardi K in a bit. Cardi K said, it's that PTSD. This is something that happened to him when he was in the military. Who believes that? Who believes this motherfucker turned crazy later? Because his classmate right here is saying the dude was cool at school, very educated, well-spoken. Everybody liked him. You know, everybody knew him. You know, this wasn't no weird dude wearing a trench coat and shit. This wasn't no dude, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Painting his fingernail black, hanging out in the restroom and shit. You know what I mean? Threatening to kill his parents and shit. He wasn't one of them dudes, man. No signs of this guy being crazy at all. He said, matter of fact, if this motherfucker wanted to date my daughter, you know what I mean? If him and my daughter was the same age, I'd be like, yeah, seems like a cool dude. So that's what, man, we gotta watch out for people, man. You never know who gonna do some shit like this. It could be a crazy motherfucker in my chat right now. I look up, you know what I mean? I look up and y'all done some shit, man. Hey, a mind is a terrible thing to lose. You know what I mean? Fuck waste. A mind is a terrible thing to lose, man. That's the craziest part about this lifetime. We never know when we're going to lose our shit, man. Just snap. Just fucking snap, man. And the year just started, and this motherfucker done snapped already, man. Done snapped and killed 15 goddamn people, man. Y'all smash that like button, man.
Have no second guess
Y'all
about it.
smash the like button, man.
Well respected, carried himself well, and I mean, you just wouldn't think that he would do something like this.
Roach says Jabbar, who was known as Sham by friends, came from a loving family and sends prayers to all involved.
They have to deal with the fact that somebody in their family, was...
You run this back.
Jabbar, who was known as Sham by friends, came from a loving...
That's him right there. So the nigga had some kind of business going on. It say discipline people in the background. He seemed like he was some kind of, I don't know, some kind of professor or some kind of teacher, or he owned some kind of business, or he had some kind of program. I mean, he looked like a successful dude. I mean, what made him go to Toro and rent this white goddamn truck and just lose it like this and go staple a fucking ISIS flag to the back of the truck, jump out with that pistol? I mean, he's a military vet, so we understand. He know how to use them guns. He jumped out, fired at the police. They shot his ass down. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gunned his ass down right there on the scene. But if you see this dude right here, man, you don't think nothing of it, bro. That's the scary part about this shit, man. It be the motherfuckers you least expect to be done lost their goddamn mind. His shit, he got a big ass picture in the background that say disciplined people, and he got all kind of quotes and sayings on it and shit about being disciplined, and you would never expect that. But this dude looked like he owned a chain of goddamn corner stores, man. This motherfucker, he owned the corner store, the laundromat. You wouldn't even lock your door if this motherfucker was walking by your car, man. And day one in New Orleans, this motherfucker killed 15 people. Get the likes up, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Yeah, this is mind-blowing, man.
Sends prayers to all involved.
They have to deal with the fact that
never judge a book by its cover, sweetie. Real shit.
Liable for things like that.
Roach is asking people not to blame Jabbar's family for Jabbar's actions. In studio, Kayla Shote, 12 News.
No. We ain't, I agree. Don't blame his family, man, but investigate their ass.
Thank you for that update, Kayla. We're getting our first look at the surveillance video showing the moments before Jabbar drove into the crowd, and we want to warn you, it is very hard to watch, and we will be stopping the video right before the attack.
Yeah, warning, y'all,
Jabbar was driving a rented white truck through the app Turo. You can see the truck following traffic before making a sudden turn into people standing near the road. And we are learning the names of some of the victims tonight. 18-year-old Nakira Dido, who went by Cheyenne, was on Bourbon Street with her cousin and another friend.
18 years old, man. You son of a bitch. I don't believe you came out here and took these people's lives, man. 18-year-old girl, man. That's sad, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of families that's really dead. I mean, we just sitting here talking about it right now, right? We just sitting here breaking it down, but it's a lot of families that's really devastated. A lot of lives have been changed, man. Like I said, think about being one of the parents, you dig, and you get that call, man. You get that call, man. Raven, I already looked at the video. Raven, we played the video, Raven. Let me see. Hold on. Well, that's a different video you sent me. Let me see. Hold on. Get the likes up, gang. Yeah, salute to everybody sending me them videos, man. I got it. Yes, there's a couple videos in my inbox, but Raven, I got yours for sure. Get the likes up, gang. Yeah, this is crazy, man. 18-year-old girl was one of the victims, y'all.
Tiger Beck, whose brother plays for TSU, was also killed, along with 37-year-old father of 3, Reggie Hunter. Hunter's cousin was also hurt and is one of the 35 people in the hospital.
Damn, bro.
Our breaking news coverage of the Bourbon Street attack will continue, so stick with us on air and online as more details come out.
Motherfucker want to have a good time, bro. I mean, it's New Year's, man. You want to get full of that gas, get you something to drink, man. Turn up. You think about it's going to be a new year, you know what I mean? New people, new places. You got your resolutions together and shit, man, and this shit happened to you, man. You lose your goddamn life, man. This is why people always say don't go out on New Year's Eve, man. This could have happened any day. It could have been any day, any time that they could have did this shit, but this is why they say, y'all, make sure next year everybody stay. I'm going live till 4 in the morning, guys. I'm making sure y'all don't go out.
Moments before. Just
y'all
moments before we were on that street, and that could have been us.
Tonight on 12 News at 6, we begin with breaking developments in a New Orleans terrorist attack. A heartbreaking story. 10 people were killed when a suspect plowed his truck into crowds on Bourbon Street during New Year's celebrations, and at least 35 others were injured. NBC News is reporting that the suspect is Shamsuddin Jabbar, an Army veteran. And tonight, 12 News is learning that he's from Beaumont. Jabbar does have a criminal history, albeit not an extensive one. In 2002, he was arrested in Katy for theft. He pleaded guilty and got probation. And in 2005, he was arrested in Beaumont for driving without a license. Jabbar graduated from Central High School in 2001. And coming up, we're hearing from one of his former classmates. But first, here are the 3 things you need to know about the Bourbon Street attack. Jabbar was killed by police after he shot 2 responding officers. Investigators say an Islamic State group flag was found in his rented truck. Possible explosives were found in the French Quarter area. And right now, investigators have shut down the road leading to a home in southwest Houston. Officials say the house belonged to Jabbar. A perimeter has been set up around the house, and authorities say the FBI and specialized teams would be on site for several hours. And we're going to go and take a look at the route Jabbar took. He entered from Canal Street just before crashing near Conti Street. And NBC's Dan Shedeman has a breakdown of what we know about the attack.
Early morning, Bourbon Street, filled with revelers celebrating the new year. When it began,
the guy in the pickup truck just punched the gas and mowed over the barricade.
Once past the barricade, investigators say the driver intentionally plowed through pedestrians.
After hitting the crowd, he exited the vehicle and fired upon local law enforcement. Law enforcement returned fire and the subject was pronounced deceased at the scene. An ISIS flag was located on the trailer hitch of the vehicle.
Investigators found weapons and explosives in the truck.
Other potential IEDs were also located in the French Quarter. As of now, 2 IEDs have been found and rendered safe.
The FBI has named the suspect.
42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S.-born citizen from Texas. He was driving a Ford pickup truck, which appears to be rented.
Investigators do not believe he acted alone.
It was chaos and very, very scary.
A frightening and sad start to the new year. Dan Shedeman, NBC News.
12 News has found video of Jabbar promoting himself, and it's a video our viewers have also been sending in. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military.
Later in the video, Jabbar says he worked in human resources and IT in the Army. He goes on to try and convince viewers that he will get them the best possible deal on a new home.
Oh, this nigga was out here scamming and shit. I mean, maybe he's into some real estate. Maybe he was into some real estate. Let me find out this motherfucker was out here scamming and shit. They say he tried to convince me. I gotta go find that video, man. I need to find that goddamn video. Let me see. I need to find that goddamn video, man. If y'all know where that whole video is, send that motherfucker to me now. I wanna hear what the hell I wanna hear what kind of scheme he was trying to run. If y'all know where that whole video is, send that whole video to me now, gang. If y'all see, I'm gonna look forward to it.
New Orleans, where a truck attack.
Y'all smash the like button, gang. Smash the like button.
Well, police say about 30 others are injured, and that police killed the driver following a brief shootout after he crashed his truck. NBC's George Solis has more on the fallout from a tragic night in the busy city.
Early morning, Bourbon Street filled with revelers celebrating the new year. When it began,
who was that? Big Joe. I got it, Big Joe. My bad, Big Joe. I got it.
And mowed over the barricade.
Once past the barricade, investigators say the driver intentionally plowed through pedestrians.
After hitting the crowd, he exited the vehicle and fired upon local law enforcement. Law enforcement returned fire and the subject was pronounced deceased at the scene. An ISIS flag was located on the trailer hitch of the vehicle.
Investigators found weapons and explosives in the truck.
Other potential IEDs were also located in the French Quarter. As of now, 2 IEDs have been found and rendered safe.
The FBI has named the suspect.
42-year-old Samsud Dim Jabbar, a U.S.-born citizen from Texas. He was driving a Ford pickup truck, which appears to be rented.
Investigators do not believe he acted.
The media done spelt this dude's name about 5 or 6 different ways, man. I'm just not realizing I tagged the wrong nigga name in my video tonight. They done spelt his name totally different on 5 or 6 different goddamn media sites.
It was
I swear to God.
And very, very scary.
They done spelled
Frightening
his name
and
5
sad
different
start
ways.
to the new year. Dan Sheneman, NBC News.
Well, we have also learned that Jabbar has ties to Central Texas as well. Central Texas College confirmed to 6 News that he took online classes and graduated from the college in 2010.
This motherfucker was kind of successful. Get the likes up, gang. I mean, he was kind of successful. Let me see. Where was this at? Here we go, right here. Let me see. Hold on, gang. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, gang. We found the whole video. Shout out to Big Joe, man. Shout out to Big Joe. Well, I'm gonna say, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Call the other phone, gang. Call the other phone. Call the other phone. Let me see.
Shamsuddin Jabbar, property manager with Blue Meadow Properties and team lead at the Midas Group at Core Realty. I just want to say hello and let you know a little bit about me. So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military, where I spent 10 years as a human resources specialist and IT specialist, where I learned the meaning of great service and what it means to be responsive and take everything seriously, dotting I's and crossing T's to make sure that things go off without a hitch. So I've taken those skills and applied them to my career as a real estate agent, where I feel like what really sets me apart from other agents is my ability to be able to, one, be a fierce negotiator. So not only do I brilliantly market your property to make sure it gets sold as quickly as possible or gets leased as quickly as possible, but I'm also going to take every ounce of energy and putting it into negotiating for you and for your property to get the best deal that you can possibly get for it. So once we get to the closing table, all the I's are going to be dotted, all the T's are going to be
like a
crossed.
normal guy.
Everything's going to go off without a hitch. And that is my word that I'm giving to you as your real estate agent. So if that's the type of agent you're looking for, reach out to me. You see my phone number on the page. Good evening. I'm Shamsuddin Jabbar, property manager.
That nigga do not like a
Blue Meadow
terrorist.
Properties and team lead at the Midas Group at Core Realty. I just want to say hello and let you know a little bit about me. So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life,
with the exception of traveling for the military, where I spent 10 years as a human resources specialist. And
I mean, he come off like a regular dude, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find something bad to say about him and shit. Like, look at this janky ass nigga, man. Look like a terrorist, man. Look at that goddamn turban on his head, man. Yeah, man. Let me see. What did you say, Fam? You said, hold on. His daddy had a stroke and it went downhill. Let me see. Hold on, gang. Let me see what's going on here. Let me see what's going on here, gang. Let me see what's going on here. You get the likes up. Salute to everybody. Let me see what's going on here, man. There's so many videos getting put back here, man. Salute to everybody. Who sent me that video? Let me see. Y'all smash the like button, gang. Let me see.
Need to take care of your banking, but don't have
I got
time
an
to
ad
go
right
by
here.
the
Hold
branch?
on.
With Do Good's person-to-person payments, remote deposits, and transaction alerts, we're here for you whenever or wherever you need us. At
Let me do this goddamn ad real quick, man.
We got a white orange. I need EMS to Canal and Bourbon now. Canal and Bourbon now, possible 20F. Dozens of people that got hit by this car.
And sadly, more than a dozen were killed as the new year took a tragic turn in New Orleans. Tonight, more than 15 are dead in the French Quarter truck attack. The driver and suspected terrorist, born and raised in Beaumont. According to this YouTube video he posted, the FBI identified the killer as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar of Houston. This is a video he posted on YouTube in 2020. More on his background in just a moment. Tonight, we've learned Jabbar made a series of chilling recordings before this morning's attack. He discussed plans to kill his family and to join ISIS.
What?
Investigators finding weapons and potential IEDs in the rented
He
pickup
made plans to
truck
kill his
used in the
family?
attack.
That's
In
new.
Houston, a SWAT
That's
team
new.
searched his home. Authorities still investigating whether this 2001 graduate of Beaumont Central High School was a member of ISIS. President Biden tonight calling the attack despicable and a heinous act.
I never knew he was
Tonight,
planning
a
to kill
live
his
look at
goddamn
Bourbon
family. We didn't know
Street,
that part.
normally bus-
We never heard that. Yeah. The story is getting a little, like I say, every media site is giving us something a little different. A lot of media sites are spelling his name different and shit. Some people are talking about when they speak on the barricades. Some people say it was wooden barricades, plastic barricades. The barricades wasn't working. They were under construction. Some people are saying he just simply went around the motherfuckers. They worked. He just went around them, went to the sidewalk. Y'all see how the media give us all kind of different stories. It's up to us, I guess, just to kind of, unscramble this goddamn puzzle the media is putting out. Because I haven't heard shit about this nigga waking up and planning on killing this whole goddamn family. And we're looking at about 10, 12 media sites. Ain't nobody said this shit. So I don't know if this is some brand new news or what the fuck is going on, man. If that's the case, then
wrestling with crowds, a lot of drinks and music.
Y'all
but it's
smash
all
that like
planned
button,
as
gang.
part of the
Donate to the channel, hit the
historic French
Cash App,
Quarter.
y'all. It's at the bottom of the
Now
screen.
a crime scene. And new at 10, we are learning about videos the suspect allegedly made as he drove from Texas to Louisiana, talking about ISIS and dreams of joining the terrorist
he got some
group.
videos.
KFDM's Taylor
He got some
Justice is
videos
live in
out.
studio to share those details. Taylor?
Where are these fucking videos,
Aaron, the New
man?
York Times spoke with Dwayne Marsh, the husband of
find these
Jabbar's
videos, man.
ex-wife. He says Jabbar has been acting erratically. In his words, being all crazy.
Justice is live in studio.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty of this shit.
Taylor?
Let's get to the nitty-gritty of
Aaron,
this
the New
shit.
York Times spoke with Dwayne Marsh, the husband of Jabbar's ex-wife.
There we go.
He says Jabbar has been acting erratically. In his words, being all crazy.
Hold on. So this is his ex chick dude speaking out, and you know they had some beef. If anybody know the nigga, it's this guy. He knows the nigga crazy. Now I wonder, was he scared of this dude? He said the nigga acting crazy lately, man. They said this is the husband. I believe they said the husband of his ex-wife. So you know they probably had some smoke anyway. He done caught this nigga outside in the bushes and shit a few times. They got some. Okay, we gotta hear from this guy, man, because ain't nobody gonna tell it like a nigga that didn't fuck with you gonna tell it.
The husband of Jabbar's ex-wife.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
He says Jabbar
Let's
has
get to
been
the nitty-gritty of this
acting
shit.
erratically. In his words, being all crazy and cutting his hair. He
Oh,
also
there we
says
go.
Jabbar converted to Islam at some point after being honorably discharged from the army. Jabbar had 2 daughters with his wife, now 15 and 20 years old. Marsh says the girls are a mess after hearing about the attack. Law enforcement
knew it
is
was some
reviewing
shit in the
multiple
game. We
videos
knew it.
made by Jabbar.
We knew it.
According to CNN, they believe he recorded the videos as he drove from Texas to
Where are these
Louisiana during
videos
the
at?
night. The timing is
I need these
unclear.
videos.
CNN reports Jabbar is not visible, but can be heard referencing his divorce and that he planned to kill his family after
where's
getting
the
them together
videos? Have
for a
anybody seen
fake
these
celebration.
videos?
CNN also reports
Hold
Jabbar
on. Has anybody seen these videos of him on his way to goddamn Bourbon Street? Has anybody seen these videos? They say he on his way from Texas to New Orleans, and I guess he's making some videos, and you know, like a lot of crazy motherfuckers do. This ain't no motherfucker crazy. They gonna give you their plans and shit, and I hate my life and my wife and my kids don't love me. Motherfuckers will fall apart. You know what I mean? And they go online to do it. So have anybody seen the videos? I mean, has anybody seen it? Smash the like button, y'all. Has anybody seen the videos? Do we gotta go hunt these videos down? Gang, use your fingers, type on them phones. If you can find, you can go to Facebook, y'all. Go to Facebook. Facebook, we can find. I'm finna search through Facebook, but let's see if we can possibly find these videos if they had been released. Because I feel like if they was released in the news, probably would show parts of them, maybe a little snippet of them. So the fact that I ain't seen them yet, maybe but if they was online, they gotta be out here somewhere. If he did it on the internet, then it means the video's got to be somewhere. Somebody had to put it on YouTube by now, something. So if y'all can find that video, please drop it in my inbox. I got to hear what he was saying on his way to New Orleans, leaving Texas.
Talks about ISIS, but can be heard referencing his divorce and that he planned to kill his family after
TikTok
getting them
might have it, y'all.
for a
Search
fake
TikTok.
celebration. CNN also reports Jabbar talks about ISIS while speaking of dreams to join the terrorist group. We spoke with Imam, who is close to Jabbar's family. He saw Jabbar early last year when Jabbar traveled to Beaumont to be with his father while his father dealt with serious health problems.
I saw Shamsuddin. I spoke to him the early part of last year. He was in town to help care for his father while his father was going through physical therapy because of the aftermath of.
So his father was sick.
A lot of compassion.
Father had a stroke.
He seemed rather scholarly, extraordinary human, the love he was showing to his father and the care. You know, this is what I remember.
The Isley brothers back.
Imam Al-Uqda says Jabbar's family asked him to convey this message. The tragic incident was driven by hatred and ignorance, and Jabbar's actions do not reflect the religion of Islam. The Muslim community condemns the attack and is saddened at the loss of life. Aaron, we've posted more reaction from the family.
Fuck that nigga, man. We don't rock with that nigga.
On our website, kfdm.com. Reporting live in studio, I'm Taylor Justice. Aaron, back to you.
And Taylor, we have new reaction coming in tonight from classmates of the suspect. BISD confirms he graduated from Central High School, as we reported, in 2001. This is a photo of Shamsuddin Jabbar from that yearbook. Most students who knew him described Jabbar as quiet, scholarly, thoughtful, telling KFDM they are shocked and never would have expected this from him. One man says they were best friends in high school. He joins classmates in expressing sadness and surprise. The student they knew so well is accused of a terror attack. They just can't believe it. Most didn't stay in touch with him over the years. They wonder what would have prompted him to change so much. We also have obtained this photo from the Jefferson County Jail. This is a 2005 mugshot. Captain Crystal Holmes telling KFDM it was taken 20 years ago
when he was stealing his shit.
He was arrested on a warrant for driving with a suspended license. And again, he was booked and released from the Jefferson County Jail.
Okay, I gotta find, man, where are these videos on this cat, man? Y'all smash that like button, gang. Y'all, hey, look, y'all do me a favor, man. If these videos exist, y'all, we got to find these goddamn videos real quick. If these videos exist, they got to be out here somewhere. But I don't believe in it because I feel like somebody would have already showed it. It would have been, you know what I mean? Somebody would have already showed it, man. Where are the videos at, man? Got to be a video, man. TikTok might have it, man. Y'all look through TikTok, man. Where my TikTokers at, man? Where are all my TikTokers at? I'm not that heavy as I should be on TikTok, y'all. Where are my TikTokers at right now? Let me see. Where are my goddamn TikTokers at? Where are my Facebook people at? Where y'all at right now, man? Where are y'all at? Is there a video out of him on his way to New Orleans talking about his life and shit? That's the video I need to see right there, man. That's going to sum it all up for me right there. If I get that video, playtime is over. This is going to sum it up. Let me see. Anger and frustration. No, I don't want to look at that like some racist shit. I don't like that. Damn, I think somebody got the raw video out here. I don't want to show that. Don't want to show that motherfucker. Let me see. Let me see. Gang, get the lights up, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building, man. No video, Sko. It gotta be. If they saying he uploaded a video, I mean, was this a video they found on his phone, or it was never uploaded online? What are they saying? Are these videos just found in his phone? He just took a video of himself talking, you know what I mean? Or did he send this? Did he send the video to family members and it's not online? Because I want to see this damn video, bro. I'm gonna be searching for these videos all night. It might be on Reddit somewhere. Somebody fuck around got this video, man. Yeah, somebody got this video, man. If it exists, somebody got it.
The suspect and his ties to North Carolina.
In fact, CBS 17's Harrison Grubb is joining us now, continuing our team coverage into this. And Harrison, you have been doing some digging into
Real Truth Radio. Is it on World Star, fam?
Yeah, I found multiple sources, including voter registration and other documents
They're
in
gone,
Cumberland County
Fayetteville
that suggest that Jabbar.
Nah,
spent
if they were
time in
ever up,
Fayetteville
somebody
area
got it.
in the early 2010s. Shamsuddin Jabbar, the 42-year-old Army veteran accused of killing at least 15 people in New Orleans' French Quarter early Wednesday morning, has ties to North
Y'all
Carolina.
search Reddit, y'all.
An Army spokesperson tells CBS 17 Jabbar served in the Army as a human resource and IT specialist
will
from
have it first,
2007
go.
through 2015, before transitioning into the Army Reserve from 2015 to 2020. This photo, shared in 2013 on the 1st Brigade Combat Team of the 82nd Airborne Division's Facebook page, shows a soldier with the same name conducting IT training in Louisiana. It matches with the timeline provided by the Army. It also suggests Jabbar spent time at Fort Bragg, now Fort Liberty, in the early 2010s. Other documentation shows further connections to Cumberland County, including these voting records. They show a man with the same name registered to vote in North Carolina in October of 2012, just months before the Army picture was shared. We also found 2 addresses linked to him in Fayetteville, one on Abbots Park Road and another on Riley Road, from 2012 to 2013. We reached out to the Army, Fort Liberty, and 82nd Airborne to confirm Jabbar spent time there. We haven't heard back yet. Live in studio, Harrison Grubb, CBS 17 News.
Man, y'all,
All right, Harrison.
Man, I can't find the video, man. I think it's gone. So Miss Detroit keeps saying she think the video is gone. Miss Detroit, do anybody know if there ever was a video? That's all I want to know, gang. But if nobody here has seen it, and I know we all been all over the internet looking at this situation, so if none of us have seen it, it must be a video that was just in his phone. If a video goes online, there is no such thing as really taking that motherfucker down. We know that. Maybe back in the days it was. Today, nah, that motherfucker gonna be somewhere. Somebody got it. Like I said, it might be on Reddit, it might be somewhere, but I don't see no. Yeah, Toya says she don't see no other videos. Man, I've been searching for. I've been all on X. I'm looking through Facebook. I'm looking through all kind of shit. I don't see him. I even dipped over there. Truth Radio, you tricked me. I went to World Star. I wasn't shit over there. Man, I mean, shout out to you though, fam, for wasting 10 seconds of my life I'll never get back. I ain't looked at World Star in so damn long, fam. Smash that like button, y'all. Either way, I do believe more people are involved in this situation. I mean, if he driving down there by himself, it's a possibility, maybe not. Did he know somebody down there already? Did he have any kind of help? I mean, he was in the military. Could he have found an old military buddy losing his fucking mind? Hey, we finna do this, we finna do it. I don't know, gang, but they say that they're supposed to be, because we didn't hear all news stations say this shit. That's why I say every news station has been giving us different information. One news station tell us this, the next news station say he was gonna kill his family, and somebody else say it was a video that came out where he was giving his whole plane like on a cartoon. The evil villain tell you exactly what we're gonna do to you before you get the ropes untied. You know what I mean? They say he gave his whole plan away, man. I hate my family. Now we do know that his wife, his ex-wife that he got 2 kids by, her new husband came out and said, this nigga has been tripping. And I'm talking about for a minute now. Fam been acting weird for a while now. This could be just hate because they don't rock with each other. So you got to kind of take what he say with a grain of salt. But at the end of the day, he's saying a nigga shaved his head and shit. He started claiming some kind of goddamn Taliban or whatever it was. Some kind of, you know what I mean? The motherfucker was going crazy, man. I mean, damn near what he meant to say was, I thought that nigga was going to do something to me. I thought he was going to do something to me, this goddamn ex-wife, man. I damn near, I was scared. So, and you better be glad he didn't kill your motherfucking ass, because you might be the person you want to take out. You know what I mean? Because they say now that he was saying he's going to kill his family. But is that true? I don't know, gang. I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, yeah. I mean, I don't know, gang. I don't fucking know, man. I'm looking around, though, gang. I'm looking around, man. I'm looking around. You know what I mean? Where is that ex-husband at too, man? I need to bring that nigga on the show. You hear me? Yeah. I need to bring that nigga on the show. Man, that's a golden interview right now, bro. Don't let me get a hold of his ex-wife husband, man. Because he gonna tell it all, man. If you watching right now, brother, call my nigga, hit the link. I need to drop the link, drop in the chat, fam. Because that's what I want to know more about, man. I want to know more about, you know what I mean? I want to know more about the inside situation, man. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building, though, man. This is a crazy situation, man. Let me see, what do y'all think about this other shit, though, man? You know what I mean? Let me see. Hold on. Let me get over here real quick. Why does everything I click on start playing? Hold on, gang. It is. Let me see. Hold on. Did I change some of these deals up? Man, I might have. Let me see, gang. Here we go. Let's get into this real quick, gang, because like I said, 2025 is starting out, you know what I mean, dangerous to the motherfucker. Let me see. Let's go here as well, gang. Goddamn. Let's go here. Get the lights up, gang. I mean, so far, not good.
Just an hour ago, Metro Police sharing this video of a Tesla Cybertruck exploding outside of Trump Hotel across from Fashion Show, leaving one person dead and several injured. And we have live team coverage tonight. My co-anchor Abel Garcia is standing by at Trump Hotel with reaction. But first, we begin with Joe Moeller.
Hold on. I want to say this real quick. Hold on. Oh, yeah. What a coincidence. A goddamn Tesla, man. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I see where Elon Musk had just spoke on this. Man. Hold on. Let me see. I just seen where he had just spoke on this shit. Elon Musk said, let me see. Hold on, gang. I just follow Elon Musk on X. I need to keep up with the fuck is going on, man. For real. If it's some bullshit on the way, I need to know about it. Man, I see where he had spoke on it, man. Either way, they might put his statement. They might show his statement on here.
Details.
Yeah, that
Metro
light button, gang.
Joe.
Yeah, well, Trisha, one person is dead and 7 others are injured.
Who think this is an inside job, y'all?
Explosion outside the Trump Hotel. There have been a few press conferences today where we learned new details about what happened, but the FBI...
Who think this is an inside job? Who think that this most definitely has something to do with the Trump administration and Elon Musk? Who think this is an inside job? Just go ahead and say it now, gang. Do y'all think this is another one of Trump's stunts? Because somebody actually lost their life, man, and somebody else was injured. Who believes that just like Trump getting shot in the ear, that this is another Donald Trump and Elon Musk play? Right in front of the Trump Hotel, a goddamn Tesla truck blows up. You put them two together, you got Trump and Elon Musk. Who think this is a play, gang? I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it ain't. But who believes, this is a play? Let me see that. I got to see that video one more time. Let me see that video
We
one more
begin
time.
tonight with breaking news. Just an hour ago, Metro Police sharing this video of a Tesla Cybertruck exploding outside of Trump Hotel across from Fashion Show, leaving one person dead and several injured. And we have live team coverage tonight. My co-anchor Abel Garcia is standing by at Trump Hotel with reaction. But first, we begin with Joe Moeller with new details from Metro Police. Joe.
Yeah, well, Trisha, one person is dead and 7 others are injured, sustaining minor injuries.
Hold on, I see my chat. Y'all saying, Sco, this is a message, Sco. Somebody blew up, right in front of Trump's spot. Somebody blew up a Tesla. This is a message to the president. You know what I mean? This was a message. They ain't involved in this shit, bro. This was a message somebody was sending to him. Or this is a message that somebody saying in the chat. They feel like him and Elon Musk gonna fall out. They must be mad at each other. So Elon Musk did this shit. Who think that this is somebody, one of them radicals, sending a fucking message to Donald Trump and Elon Musk?
That explosion outside the Trump Hotel. There have been a few press conferences today
like
where we learned new details about what happened, but the FBI and Metro continuing their investigation tonight, working around the clock to look into this incident outside the hotel. A live look here this evening. We're at Fashion Show Drive, and Sammy Davis Jr. and Fashion Show Drive is still closed at this hour for the investigation. And that Cybertruck that exploded right by that front door is still out here at this hour for this investigation. Now, take a look at this video. This is new security video that we received today from that second press conference. Sheriff Kevin McMahill says the Tesla Cybertruck was only sitting outside the front doors for 15 seconds before exploding. They also showed drone footage of the vehicle with explosives in the back of the truck. That drone footage circling that truck, giving them a better idea of what was inside. McMahill says they are looking into who the suspect is, but say they were able to track where this truck came from.
We were able to trace that truck through the Tesla charging stations, and it arrived here in Las Vegas this morning at about 7:30 and went up and down Las Vegas Boulevard before immediately pulling into the Trump Towers. I have to thank Elon Musk specifically. He gave us quite a bit of additional information in regards to how the vehicle was locked after it exploded due to the force of the nature of the force from the explosion, as well as being able to capture all of the video from the Tesla charging stations across the country. And he sent that directly to us. So I appreciate his help on that.
The FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force is working with Metro on the investigation. They'll be looking into whether or not this was an act of terrorism. The sheriff did say the car was rented from the rental site Toro. Questions were raised if this was connected to the deadly incident in New Orleans earlier this morning. That is being investigated as an act of terror because both vehicles were rented using the same website. He says that is being looked into, but as of
I mean, come on now. What a fucking coincidence, man. So these people went to Toro and got this motherfucking Tesla truck off Toro. And then somebody goes and goes and get a white pickup truck off Toro. Both incidents in Vegas and New Orleans, both cars were rented off Toro. That is what a fucking coincidence. Now, shit like this can happen. It's not the biggest coincidence, the biggest mind-blowing thing, but what a coincidence. It's just weird to me. They rented. I mean, that's the new lick, because if you do this, you gotta use a lot of information. You gotta have a debit card or whatever. You got your credit card hooked to this shit. Your ID. Before you get this car, the people want to know everything about you. You gotta give them your address, your ID, your driver's license. So, I mean, what the fuck is really going on, man? They said they found where the truck came from, though. Get the lights up and salute everybody in the goddamn building.
now, they believe this is an isolated incident. Now, back out here live, another look at the investigation continuing here at this hour. There are a number of investigators around that car. Many of them dressed, wearing those white suits, looks like hazmat suits, looking at that Cybertruck. The sheriff did mention that there will be about 1,000 officers remaining across the valley. The New Year's Eve sort of force that they put out for New Year's Eve to keep the valley safe. They say they want an extra presence right now. There are 7 people who were injured in this incident. 2 were sent to the hospital. The one person who died was a person in that vehicle.
Y'all smash the like button, gang. Let me see. There's all kind of videos of this shit. Let me see. I'm just, where is it at? Let me see.
For breaking developments out of Las Vegas, where police say a car explosion killed 1 person inside the vehicle and injured several others. President Biden confirmed investigators are looking into possible ties between that explosion and the attack in New Orleans. A Tesla Cybertruck exploded and caught fire just outside the front door of the Trump Hotel. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has become a powerful ally of President-elect Trump, using his massive fortune to support Trump's 2024 White House run. And Casey Baylor joins us live. Casey, what are we learning at this hour?
Well, Kelsey, we're learning what was inside that Tesla Cybertruck. Once firefighters put that fire out, officials found canisters of gasoline, camp fuel, as well as large firework mortars. Now, Las Vegas Sheriff Kevin McMahill says he did not want to confirm who was killed in that explosion, but he did add officials know who rented out that truck. He did share tonight the timeline investigators believe led us to this point.
A Tesla Cybertruck could be seen up in flames outside the Trump International Hotel Wednesday morning. Las Vegas Sheriff Kevin McMahill says the truck was rented in Colorado. They traced it through Tesla charging stations, which shows the vehicle arrived to the city around 7:30 a.m. More than an hour later, officials received a report about the vehicle fire.
It was sitting in the portico share for about 15 seconds before it exploded.
The person inside the vehicle died, and 7 other people suffered minor injuries. The hotel was evacuated and closed, along with the fashion show shopping mall right across the street.
It looks like the exterior of that truck is
hell yeah, that nigga
intact
died.
as it
Damn.
sits there. The fact that this was a cyber truck really limited the damage that occurred inside of the valet.
Inside, gasoline canisters, camp fuel canisters, and firework
Damn,
mortars.
picture
So I
dying
don't know how
like
they were
that.
ignited.
Damn.
Clearly, with what you see in there, something set them off, but I don't know what it was yet.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk took to
There we go.
social media
There we go.
platform X, saying Tesla is investigating, and President-elect Donald Trump's son thanked firefighters and officers for the quick response. Meanwhile, Sheriff McMahill adds additional measures are in place, ensuring safety within the area.
I have authorized what we call an ABX roster to continue for the next 2 days of over 1,000 officers, both in our community neighborhoods as well as on the strip and downtown.
And Sheriff McMahill adds the Trump Hotel will remain closed.
I mean, is this a suicide mission? What is this? Did this dude blow his goddamn self up? Or, I mean, did the wrong person get into the vehicle? I mean, I'm confused on what the fuck exactly is going on here, man. Did somebody, I mean, did the person who rented the truck, are they the ones who blew their goddamn self up? They just went in front of the Trump Hotel with the goddamn Tesla and said, I'm finna send a message to these motherfuckers. Is that what happened? Brown Skin B said, yeah, so that's what, I mean, I'm confused. What the fuck is going on? 2 suicide missions. Both of the vehicles rented off Turo. This right here, this incident right here is crazy, man. I mean, you go park in front of the Trump Hotel and just explosives in the back. Then the other situation in New Orleans, we're hearing about explosives in that situation too. If this motherfucker right here come out to be a military dude, man, if this is some military vet, this shit is connected, man. Do we know anything about the dude that died? Have they put his name out, anything like that so far? Because if this motherfucker come back as a goddamn military vet, this shit is all connected, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Yeah, if it turns out this motherfucker is a goddamn military vet, goddamn it, nah, fam. Yeah, come on, man. So yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Nah, so they ain't put out no information on this dude yet. Yeah. These niggas are suicide bombers, fam. Brown Skin B, I'm starting to think it's connected too. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. 2 suicide bombers, because they say, oh boy, has some explosive devices too now. Maybe he didn't know how to work his explosives and said, fuck it, nigga, I'm going out like this. Either way, I'm supposed to go out. I can't get my explosives to work. Something wrong with my shit. I don't know. Yeah. The dude got a military, like I said, if this other person in Vegas who died, if we find out this dude got a military background, then I believe these stories are going to be connected for sure. I don't give a damn if they can't connect them. I believe it's going to be a source that could have sent both of them on the missions, man. On the same day, come on, man. Something ain't right, gang. I feel like these stories are connected. You can say, nah, Sko, you wrong. Something's telling me that when we get the identity of this other guy in the Vegas case, when we get his identity, man, if I find out this dude's a military vet. Let me see. Hold on. I was going to show something, but I don't want to show this because she has an Australia voice, and we don't believe y'all know what's going on over here. Let me see the likes of gang. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are talking about, of course, this whole situation with the goddamn New Orleans situation. That's taking over. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see what some witnesses said, man. Let's look into some witnesses real quick. Let's look into some goddamn witnesses, gang. Hold on. Let's see what some tourists said, but some people that was out there said. Salute to everybody in the goddamn building. Y'all smash that like button if you ain't smashed it.
All day today talking to people about the implications that this explosion has caused to so many people's plans here, especially those who were celebrating New Year's here in Las Vegas. And Ryan, what were they telling you?
Yeah, that's right, Abel. So many people telling me that this was a site of joy. This was a site of celebration less than 24 hours ago, and now it's not. It has turned their world upside down. And one of the things that has been mentioned a little bit earlier is that there were evacuations. Trump Hotel, everybody inside was...
This is connected, gang. I mean, well, what a coincidence. I hate to keep talking. I'm let the video play. But what a coincidence that 2 situations like this just pop off on New Year's Eve, man. You know what I mean? On New Year's Day. Come on, man. If, like I said, we find out when they get the identity of the Vegas guy, the man who died in the goddamn cyber truck, if we find out this guy is some kind of military, went to the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, I don't give a, man, this shit is connected, man. This is connected. Same day, same type situation. Because remember, they saying the guy in New Orleans, they saying that he had some explosive devices as well. They found 2 devices, you know what I mean, in downtown or some shit. So explosives are being brought up in both situations, man. This is what a coincidence, man. Because I feel like in that Cybertruck situation, maybe more people were supposed to die. They didn't. Because the New Orleans situation, that nigga tried to take everybody out. With the Cybertruck situation, it seemed like it was like a message that was being sent. But to me, it's looking like this shit might be connected, man. We need to know the identity of the guy here in Vegas on this shit, man.
Evacuated a little bit earlier on today. Just to give you an idea, this empty lot right here behind me where you see the police cars just in front of Trump Hotel, we're actually on the other side of Las Vegas Boulevard. That is where everyone was evacuated out to. Right now, you may still see a few people inside that gated area. People have been coming and going from Trump Hotel back to Resorts World where they were evacuated to. Sheriff Kevin McMahill told us in his latest press conference that Trump Hotel is still closed right now. But here, take a look. This is a little video that we filmed earlier today. This is the process that those people who were evacuated out of Trump Hotel had to go through. As you see, police are there. Police are ushering them through, checking each person to make sure that everybody is okay as they're ushering them towards Resorts World. Everyone who I spoke to tell me that they're just shocked that this one side of joy turned into a place of horror.
You wake up in the morning, there's a blown up Cybertruck. Like what?
And they interviewed
How do you even, like, you can't react to that, honestly.
It was like fireworks were shooting off. And then I saw, once the smoke cleared, I could see the employees or people exiting into the parking lot.
And what was going through your mind when you heard something like that and saw something like that?
I just immediately thought that
people hurt.
Yeah, there was going to be people hurt.
Jennifer Vince, who you just heard from, was staying at Treasure Island, and this is actually video that she captured from
that he didn't mean to blow himself up. Who thinks the chance that his explosive went off maybe a little too early? Who thinks maybe it's a chance that he didn't mean to go out like that? Do y'all feel like the last guy was on some suicide shit? He was too, because he really didn't take. I mean, he just killed his damn self. What's the message? You know what I mean? Like you just blow your damn self up. What's the message? I'm trying to. You know what I mean? There's like one of the guys in 9/11 just cutting his own damn throat on the plane and dying and shit. He's like, okay, nigga, get this nigga to the morgue. Like, what would be the message, gang? What's the message? Because in New Orleans, 15 people was taken out and over 50 people were supposed to be taken out. I remember it's like 35 people in the hospital, 15 people dead. He was looking for 50 bodies. In this situation, he only took his damn self out. But it's just crazy how they on the same exact day. And I mean, everybody better know from now on, New Year's Eve ain't to be played with. You hear me? That's a good time to send a motherfucking message if you on some wild shit. Yeah. That Super Bowl, man, that Super Bowl might have a target on it, man. Y'all keep saying in my chat, Sco, we going to war soon. I do believe that, gang, for sure. For sure, that Super Bowl might not be, you know what I mean? And with that just happening in New Orleans, I'm sure the goddamn, the security is going to be tight. But what can you do when a nigga just run up with a bomb and that bitch just go off, man? What can you? There's no defense for that. I mean, nigga blow the parking lot up. You don't have to be inside the Super Bowl. Nigga be in a crowd out there, nigga tailgating and shit with over 1,800, 2,000 people, and just let that motherfucker just press a button on his back, beep, and everybody dead. There's nothing we can do to stop that. Motherfucker walk in Walmart right now. Ain't nobody gonna stop him. Even if the metal detector go off, he ain't gonna stop. Ain't no security guard at the door. He gonna run right and fuck the receipt checker. He running right past that old bitch. Let that motherfucker beep. Let that bitch off, man. It's nothing we can do to stop terrorist attacks, to be honest with you, gang. Somebody can go to the Walmart tomorrow and start doing shit to all the food and shit, injecting shit into the bread and all. It's nothing we can do about a terrorist attack. Nothing. So we got, I mean, good luck to everybody in this bitch, man. 2025 is gonna be crazy. Good luck to all y'all, man. Yeah. I'm gonna be right here streaming about it. Good luck to everybody, man. For real, man. Stay out of crowded places, gang. But are these events
her
connected?
room earlier this morning. As you could see, flames coming from that Cybertruck. You can see the smoke,
real shit,
and you can
Cali
see
Drake.
people exiting, as I mentioned,
Real
to
shit.
that empty lot where they were evacuated from. But as we come back live, this area, it's still a very active scene. No roads are shut down in this area. This is Las Vegas Boulevard. This is Gentering. That Fashion Show Drive is where you're going to be seeing those traffic impacts. Police say that this site, there's no active threat right now. It is safe, but the area is still closed on Fashion Show Drive. But we'll be out here all night long, Trisha, and we'll be having the latest on air and online at ktmv.com. Back to you.
Let me see, man. Let me see. Hold on, okay. Let me go back over here real quick. Remember, this is a video of the. Let me see. Damn, that nigga most definitely dead. Damn. Maybe he didn't mean it, man. Maybe he didn't mean it.
I just heard a boom.
Oh my God. I heard that boom too, but I didn't know it was actually outside. I thought it was a person in the hallway. I was teased because of my team. I didn't like the person.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to scare y'all in the chat, man. I didn't mean to scare y'all.
That's a lot of smoke.
That's another one I heard.
It was like a boom, boom, boom.
And I heard another.
And it almost sounded like a rolling, like garbage dumpster.
Yeah.
And I saw that.
Somebody
pop up.
That's definitely something else.
Yeah, let me see if they got a different view of it. Let me
Like
see.
there might be some. Oh wait, no, that's more like.
So they got everybody out the Trump Hotel. Hey, this shit crazy, man. Oh, hell no.
President Biden saying that officials are now investigating whether there is a link between the deadly terror attack in New Orleans and the Tesla Cybertruck explosion that happened outside of Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas.
Hold on, gang.
This is some new video of that explosion. You see it there outside the Trump Hotel. The driver of that vehicle was killed. 7 others were injured. And we now know that that Cybertruck was rented in Colorado.
We are learning from our John Miller that according to multiple law enforcement officers, this person who died in this attack, the driver of the Cybertruck, has a military background. Now, authorities say they do know the name of this driver, but they are not releasing this person's identity until they notify the next of kin. But they did say that this person rented the Cybertruck in Colorado via Turo, drove the Cybertruck down to Las Vegas, and was in Vegas for about an hour before it pulled in front of Trump Tower in the Valet area when that explosion happened. We were able to see video that they released that shows the explosives that were contained inside. Right there, you can see the Tesla bed, the Cybertruck bed. And some of those explosives included fireworks, gas tanks, and camping fuel. And all of that was connected to a detonation device that was controlled by the driver. Now, what's incredible that the sheriff pointed out is that the explosion was really contained to the Cybertruck because of the way that the Cybertruck is built. Accordingly, when that explosion, enforcement officers, this person who died in this attack, the driver of the Cybertruck, has a military background.
There we go. There we go,
goddammit.
There we go, y'all. That's what we was looking for.
This person's identity until they notify the next of kin. But they did say
that's what we was looking for right there, man. We said it, didn't we? We said that shit, man. Long before we seen it, we said it. We said this motherfucker has a military background. It's gonna sound like this shit is all connected. What a coincidence, y'all. New Year's Eve, 2 motherfuckers with military backgrounds leave where they live at, go to different places. One motherfucker got explosive devices, but maybe his shit don't go off. Maybe something goes wrong with his devices, and he said, "Well, fuck it, I gotta do something else." And he just started running people over. Meanwhile, the dude go to motherfucking Vegas. Maybe his shit blew up too early, or maybe that was they plan because old boy went out in the blaze. He most definitely made sure he died. So I think the other dude was gonna die too. But was he waiting for a crowd to gather? I mean, what was he waiting on? Why did he his shit didn't go as planned? I don't think. The nigga in New Orleans, I mean, I think if you a sick terrorist motherfucker, that's exactly what you want to happen. But in Vegas, this motherfucker just killed himself. So I'm a little confused about Vegas still, but
This person
it does
rented the
sound very
Cybertruck in
connected, gang. This
Colorado
sounds
via
connected to me,
Turo,
man.
drove the Cybertruck down to Las Vegas, and was in Vegas for about an hour before it pulled in front
All right, let me
of
check my
Trump Tower
DMs.
in the Valet area when that explosion happened. We were able to see video that they released that shows the explosives that were contained inside. Right there, you can see the Tesla bed, the Cybertruck bed. And some of those explosives included fireworks, gas tanks, and camping fuel. And all of that was connected
Amara,
to
your
a
message is
detonation
unsupported.
device that was controlled by the driver. Now, what's incredible that the sheriff pointed out is that the explosion was really contained to the Cybertruck because of the way that the Cybertruck is built. Accordingly, apparently, the explosion went upwards, not outward. And so none of the glass at the Trump Tower was broken. 7 people were injured with minor injuries, but all of them are okay and they have been released from the hospital.
Hold on,
Now,
hold
Las
on.
Vegas police believe this was an isolated incident. They are not willing to say at this point that it is connected to the New Orleans incident, but they are investigating.
Okay. So as of right now, they don't really know. Let me see. Let me go over to this dude over here, man. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go back to New Orleans. Let's go back to the New Orleans situation, man. Oh, this shit finna be crazy, man. Get the lights up. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. The lights up, gang. Now, y'all know who this dude is, right? JLR investigates. I don't really know him too well, but I seen him during the Carly Russell case. I would always watch this nigga shit. He was going crazy during the Carly Russell case. Well, I guess he's doing a little bit of investigating and a little bit of digging. And I'm not saying that this dude always tell the truth or he always right. I don't really know. I ain't seen him cover nothing but Carly Russell. I know he covered other things, but I only watched him on Carly Russell. But let's see what he got to say about the ex-wife or what the fuck he been digging up.
This is the ex-wife right here of
Smash the like
New
button.
Orleans terrorist. This is Shanine McDaniel, aka Shanine Jabbar, the ex-wife of this guy right here, the ex-wife. This guy right here is the New Orleans terrorist. And she was just questioned by the authorities, folks. The FBI was raiding her Texas home looking for all and any information related to him. Now, what did they get out of her home? Unclear. Who is she? Well, I want to share some information about her because she got a blog and she wrote some interesting things on her blog I want to share with all of you. She apparently was talking about traveling to New Orleans where this terrible, terrible terrorist tragedy occurred.
If he's right, this is going to be
Check it
crazy.
All right, this is a website created by the ex-wife of the New Orleans terrorist. Her name is Shanine McDaniel, a.k.a. Shanine Jabbar. She says, hello, I am a designer and photographer living near Houston, Texas. When I am not posting to Instagram, you can find me shooting weddings and portraits. And you go here and you can see about me, blog, portfolio, contact. We'll just go to blog. And here you go. Here you go. South Korean travels. Houston's brunch hot. A weekend in New Orleans. Look at this. Look at this. The ex-wife is talking about a blog about going to New Orleans. A weekend in New Orleans. Gumbo, trolley rides. New Orleans, a city that is abundant in culture, is famous for 1,000,001 things. The hard part is deciding what to do with your time once you have arrived. All right, friends and I took a 3-day trip to the Big Easy to celebrate my birthday. Wow. Look at that. Look at that.
He's acting too animated.
The wife is talking about going to New Orleans herself, the ex-wife. Interesting. Look at this. Look at
that was 3 years ago. I'm not for sure what I mean, that was in 2021. So I mean, what does that have to do with 25? I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. And I mean, he was kind of acting a little bit too oh man, you won't believe it, man. You know how these bloggers do that. We know how they let's just follow along, gang. Let's see what you're talking about. You know how these bloggers, let's just follow along, gang.
These photos here. Got photos of her.
Yeah, he come up like you're reaching a little bit.
What's this? Like a skeleton serving a drink? What is this stuff? Look at this. These are some of her drawings. Wow, look at that.
Okay.
What in the world is going on here, folks?
Okay,
this
we get it.
is the ex-wife of the terrorist.
We get it, fam.
In New Orleans.
We get it. Now he finished.
Wife. So there's something going on here, folks. Possibly, where she might not want anything to do with him anymore, but the FBI still went to her house, which makes it interesting considering the FBI has said, along with authorities, that this guy may have not acted alone. There could be others out there. There's reports that a female was seen planting bombs. Now, I'm not saying it's her at all. I'm not saying that at all. But does she know things? Is she involved?
Okay. I mean, I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure. Get the lights up, gang. I'm not for sure, man. I'm not for sure, man. Salute to him, man. Who think he reaching, man? Y'all think he reaching a little bit? You feel like, nah, Sco, he's on to something. Who feel like JLR is on to something, man? Who feel like he on to some shit, man? Y'all feel like this nigga reaching like a motherfucker, Sco? Come on, bro. Cut it out, Sco. Cut it out. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm make sure this ain't one of the videos I played already. Yeah, I played this video. Let me see. New Orleans, Sugar Line. Let me see something, guy. Dang shit. Yeah, yeah. Oh, boy might have been reaching a little bit, man. Skull Gang Shang, you said you sent me the latest article. Skull Gang Shang, on that article, let me see. I think it actually says, let me see. This is the latest. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see, Skull Gang Shang. Let me see. Let me look at this article real quick. Let me look at this article real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. All right, hold on. What, is no way I can fast forward the goddamn video? Wow. Smash that like button, gang. Hold on. I'm trying to find some new. I'm trying to find some new shit on this, y'all. Let me see. Let me see what Skull Gang Shang sent me, gang. Let me see. Hold on. And salute to everybody that's sending me videos, y'all. Salute to everybody that's sending videos, that's, you know, looking through all this right now, that's helping me break some of this damn, man. Salute to all y'all, man. Can't do this shit without y'all.
In the new year tonight. These are the faces of tragedy. Just 4 of the 15 victims who were killed in today's terrorist attack on Bourbon Street. And now the world is joining us in our grief as we mourn their lives.
Let's smash
and
the like
pray
button,
for the
gang.
dozens of others hospitalized tonight after this heinous attack. We have complete coverage of this story with reporters all across the city piecing together all elements of the story. Our very own WDSU anchor Salah Kim is on Canal Street field anchoring tonight. Salah.
Well, Gina, it has been such a long day out here in the French Quarter, and a heavy one at that, with so many emotions going through so many people who have been out here, including our officials and dignitaries who came out to speak with us today, and all the tourists and locals I've talked to all day. You can see the police presence out here is still
back in New Orleans, y'all.
Police cars and cruisers lined up all the way up and down Canal Street, and you know, the famous Bourbon Street closed. It's such an anomaly to see that street empty and dark with businesses shut down as this investigation continues. Councilwoman Helena Moreno told us earlier today that it will be closed for several days indefinitely in this terrorist investigation. As you said, people are mourning, loved ones are grieving the lives lost today, and at least 30 who were injured. Here is a recap and timeline of what happened, and a warning before you watch the video that some of the images you are about to see may be graphic. A time of joy and celebration quickly turns into a nightmare on Bourbon Street.
Some said to come out and pray, and I did. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break down like this. This is hard.
It all started at 3:15 a.m. The FBI says this pickup truck plowed into a big crowd as they ushered in the new year. 15 people were killed and at least 30 were injured, some critically.
I look at the young lives that were lost, who were not expecting it, who count on us to protect them, and the fact that they came down just to celebrate what's to come, what's going to come forward in the new year, literally broke my heart.
After hitting the crowd, investigators say the driver got out of the truck and shot at officers.
That's a suicide
An exchange of
mission,
gunfire
gang.
ensued, and the suspect was shot to death. 2 officers were injured and taken to the hospital. Around 3:45 a.m., authorities found a homemade bomb near police cars parked on Bourbon Street. 4:45 a.m., another suspicious item was found in the French Quarter. 11 a.m., the FBI confirms the incident as an act of terrorism. 1 p.m., FBI identifies the suspect as 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from Texas. Around 4 p.m., the last body killed on scene is removed from the iconic street of Bourbon. In St. Roch, police say they found explosive materials in a home on Mandeville Street linked to the attack. Officials found an ISIS flag in the vehicle and believe the suspect did not act alone. They're working to find other potential accomplices as they shut down
Link is in
Bourbon
the chat.
Street
Y'all
for
want to
the
hear from y'all
next
tonight too. The
several
link is in the chat.
days. The Sugar Bowl
Do y'all
now
believe this is
postponed to
connected?
Thursday afternoon
What's going
as
on here,
fans
gang?
try not to be defeated by terrorism.
I think it's the opportunity to bring the city kind of back together. We're going to be in a good spot. I'm not really sure what the difference is going to be from a security level from today to tomorrow.
With heavy hearts, state leaders and the president commits all resources available to help solve the case, saying the evil act of terrorism will never kill the spirit of New Orleans.
Our hearts are with the people of New Orleans after a despicable attack that occurred in the early morning hours. To all the families of those who were killed, to all those who were injured, to all the people of New Orleans who are grieving today, I want you to know, I grieve with you. Our nation grieves with you. We're going to stand with you as you mourn and as you heal in the weeks to come.
And again,
Go
lives
gang,
of
Shane.
15 people lost in this tragic
You were in
event.
New
So many
Orleans.
people come to this city to find love and
So
joy.
what I
only to
what
be
I
met with
sent
such
you.
Let me
devastation
find this
and
damn video. I got
tragedy.
so many videos
January 1st, 2025. Tomorrow, the governor has issued that all flags
Which fucking
be
video
at
is
half
this? Oh, here
staff.
we go.
And again, the Sugar Bowl.
Go gang, Shane. You in New
Okay.
Orleans, right?
Yeah, now this is what I was saying. That last article that I sent you, we got this here video.
Mhm.
All the way at the bottom, they had like some bullet points, some notes. Cause remember like a little bit ago, the dude with the Christmas tree was saying that they have like some other people. Somebody in the chat was talking about like they had other people that they thought were planting bombs. It was like a woman and like 2 other men or whatever. Well, they said in that article that they've already ruled those people out. That they weren't actually planting anything. I guess they look suspicious, but they weren't planting anything. But they still don't want to say that, yeah, he acted alone. But it was those videos, I guess, that made them think that, he was, with a group of people. And then I also sent you, and then they also said up in that article that he is U.S. born. And then the article, I sent you another one before that. What was in that one? That one was talking about the Airbnb fire. How somebody in the chat had said that the Airbnb he was staying in caught a fire. I sent you that article.
And what did that article say about the Airbnb fire?
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't read the full article, but just skimming it, they said that like the Airbnb that was tied to him was, did catch a fire, like, at some point after he had been taken out.
You know what? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Stay right here. Stay right here. Let me if I can find this. Let me play that video real quick. Let me see. Let me play that video real quick. Let me see. I got so much shit open up here. Let me close some of this shit down up here, man. Oh, here it go. Let me see. Here it go. Let me close this one down. Close that. I got so many fucking windows open. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me see. This is the other video you sent me right here. Let me see. This is it right here. Let me see. All right, let me see. Mute your mic, Toy. Hold on.
Been mentioning another scene possibly connected to this is in the St. Roch.
Okay, this is about the Airbnb.
Tactical units and crews are on the scene right now.
Let's go to Anam Siddiqui, who's live with some interviews with some witnesses who were nearby, who can maybe give us a clearer picture as to what's happening there on Mandeville Street. Anam.
Yeah, exactly. We're on 1200 Manaville right now. I'm going to step out just to show you the investigation going on. Now, we're hearing of a possible explosive device on scene. We know that police are investigating an incident at this location that could be possibly connected to the killings in the French Quarter. So I've just been talking to some neighbors to gather more information about what's going on. I spoke with Anna this morning, who told me she actually had to evacuate from her home at 8:30 this morning. So can you walk me through what went down as soon as you open your eyes?
Oh, well, I didn't really get to open my eyes. I came home at 5 from work, about 5:15, and there were fire trucks everywhere because the house at 1329 had caught fire. And the fireman said, "Oh, it's okay. It's just a fire. Go inside." And then about 2.5, 3 hours later, the police are banging on everybody's door, telling them, "No, you have to evacuate. Get out now. They're investigating something across the street." And they didn't want to say what at first, but then they were like, "Yeah, it's they're looking for bomb making materials and explosives and stuff."
And I know you mentioned there was a fire earlier this morning too. Can you break down how did officials tell you that could be related to what happened in the French Quarter?
They didn't say that. They think this is definitely related. They think the gentleman rented this house as an Airbnb for the weekend or however long. And something, I don't know how the fire started, but they had put it out by the time I got home at 5:15. It was still smoking and everything, but all the flames were out. So, and at first they were just looking at it as a fire. And then I'm thinking the police connected something, because then they showed up in mass at the fire after it was already put out. And then they evacuated everybody.
And you said law enforcement told you that they were maybe looking for explosives. So during
So
that
it turns
time
out the
while you're
Airbnb was on fire.
outside evacuated, did you maybe hear anything that stands out to you?
No, they all seemed a little tense and like, okay, there was a sense of urgency, basically. Like, no, we need to go now. And I was like, okay, well, I'm coming, but I've got, 2 small dogs and a toddler. And I'm not, ready to go. I didn't know I was going to be leaving. So yeah, and then they sealed everything off like for several blocks around. And they told us at first, like, we don't know, give us a minute. We got a staging area. And now they're saying that the feds have taken it over. So it's probably going to be a while.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. I'm sorry that you had to start your day off like this, but this is what we're hearing from neighbors who live here in St. Roch. Again, we'll just show you some of that investigation that's going on right now, but we're still working to find out if this investigation is connected to those deadly killings on Bourbon Street this morning. Of course, once we do get more information, of course, we'll bring that to you guys. But for now, reporting live in St. Roch, I'll send it back to you on the studio.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise, and I've been working with Congress to pass background.
All right, gang, talk to me, gang. Okay, let me see.
What I sound like?
Talk to me again. Say something again.
What I sound like? What I sound like? What I sound like? Am I echoing? Am I? Is it
What
right?
up?
Is it good?
No,
You
yeah,
good.
no, you good. You good.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, I just want to start off with this real quick. And I
Hold
want to
on.
point out
Cash
something.
bag. It's not your turn, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on,
I
Toy.
feel
Talk to me,
like
Toy.
with
Mute your mic. Mute your mic. I got an echo, Toy.
what the fuck?
Okay, no, go ahead. You good? Go ahead.
Okay, is it still echoing?
No, you good.
Okay, so I think that with the incidents, all the incidents collectively, I feel like we need to watch our ass, because ICE has been a thing for a long time. Like when Obama was in office, I think they was recruiting people, even using Snapchat to recruit people for ISIS. So I feel like with all the incidents that happen, like we need to be on the lookout and stay vigilant, because you don't know what's to come. You know what I mean? Like them niggas is mad at Trump and Elon Musk, and I think we the ones that's gonna take the take the hit for that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With that Cybertruck being blowed up in front of Trump Towers, that's sending a message to me. You know what I mean?
You know what? Hey, I agree with you on that, and it's because when you think about Tesla, we know it's Elon Musk. We know the Trump Hotel. You put them two together, we know that. They allies, right? They running mates. They doing their thing.
Right.
That's a message, gang. That's most definitely a message. You look at what happened in New Orleans. You know what I mean? That seems like some kind of message as well.
That was a suicide mission. You get what I'm saying? Like he knew he was gonna die, He didn't give no fucks. He got out and started busting at the laws. Like, y'all might as well kill me because it ain't nothing after this. And them people, they take that shit serious. They feel like if they sacrifice themselves, it's gonna be 10 bitches in heaven waiting on it, 10 virgins in heaven waiting on their ass if they do some shit in the name of their religion.
Get the lights up, gang. Salute everybody. But Toya say, so Toya, you feel like this shit connected?
I feel like all of it's connected. And it's more people out there. More than what you think. You know what I mean? Working with us every day.
Cause the boy came up like a normal, everyday ass nigga, man.
Hell yeah, he almost looked like a nigga for real.
Right, a real estate guy, like he was successful. Graduated some kind of college. I don't know if it was online college or what it was, but either way, the nigga had an educational background, and he didn't come off like no terrorist. But then we start hearing rumors about him being crazy, want to kill his family. Mute your mic, Toy.
All right.
We start hearing rumors about him being crazy, wanting to kill his family, but we don't know if any of that shit is really true or not. I gotta see this video, man. Cash Bag, what's good, my guy?
What up, man? Happy New Year again.
Happy New Year, fam. What do you think about this, bro? Is this shit connected, Cash Bag?
Yeah, absolutely. So
break it down to me, Cash Bag. Break it down to us, fam.
So you know my background, man. I'm a Muslim, so of course we condemn it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just being a Christian can do something, and you ain't gonna be. Anyway, so while you're connecting the dots, going, I'm about to give you a big point.
Give me some gems, fam.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drop a real big gem on you. So you said the Cybertruck, right? You look at the Cybertruck. What is that? That's an electrical vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Now, boom. Now look at the vehicle that he was driving. He was driving a Ford Lightning. What is a Ford Lightning? That is a full electrical vehicle. You see what I'm saying? So those 2 points are connected that nobody even picked up on. I mean, I just checked it out from the vehicle, from the hood, and then I saw the side of it and it said a Lightning. Well, guess what? All Ford Lightnings are electrical vehicles. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it could be connected. You know what I'm saying? Because they're powerful and fast vehicles. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if anybody else picked up on that, but I sure did. And I mean, that's something that's odd. Like I said, there is no such thing as a coincidence. Everybody says, "Oh, it's a coincidence." Nah, man, we don't believe in coincidences. You know what I'm saying? There's facts. You see what I'm saying? And that's a fact. So peep that out. You know what I mean?
So you saying because both cars are electric vehicles, that's another connection?
That's right. I mean, come on, G.
Do y'all agree with them, chat? How y'all feel, chat? Y'all agree with Cash Bag? Cash Bag says, "Scope." Not only do the crimes sound similar, they both on suicide missions, but they both showed up in electric vehicles. Now we know how we can connect the Tesla to the Trump, you know what I mean, the Trump hotel. We understand that. But what about the guy you said? What kind of car was it? It was a what? What kind of truck was it?
It's a Ford Lightning, and then Ford Lightning is a full electric. Yeah.
Who agree with that? Who feel like, nah, bro, there's something in there?
I don't agree with that. They said he rented that truck from Toro. You know what I mean?
They were both rented from Toro. They
was?
Check your facts. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, both. Toya, both cars were rented off Toro.
Yeah. They ain't
I
pointing
mean, does that make
out
it any better for y'all?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay.
No, not really.
Toros, 2 electrical vehicles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, that raises a flag right there. You know what I'm saying? And they were both targeting, public areas. So, like I said, you do the math on it. You figure it out.
You see something real quick, man. Hold on. Was he in what kind of car you say it was?
A Ford Lightning.
Was it an F-150?
Yeah, it's an F-150 Ford Lightning. It's a brand new one, man. You know what I'm saying? It says it right in the side of it, right in the corner of the bed. It says Lightning. And then if you look at the hood, there's no motor in the hood scope. You know what I'm saying? That is a Ford. I mean, I'm a car guy, so I mean, off the break, I know my vehicles.
I didn't really get a good look at the truck from a surveillance camera. You just kind of see it from a distance. I really didn't get a good up close look at the truck to see exactly what it was or.
I put a band on it. It's a Ford Lightning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Ford Lightning.
Yeah, it's a full electric vehicle.
I think it's a connection. Definitely connected. They sending out the hitters. Salute everybody to build, man. Skull Gang Shane. Do you feel like this is connected, Skull Gang Shane?
Yeah, and this, like, okay, so going back to something that somebody else had said up in the chat about the dude in a Tesla truck, that it probably went off before he meant for it to go off, that he meant to take some other people out. Because the same way that, like, the dude in New Orleans, that last article I sent you, they were talking about how there were, devices, explosive devices that they found. And like one of them was like between the cop cars, I guess maybe he threw it out or something like that as he was driving down the street, but they didn't go off either. So they must not be that versed in, whoever they use to create their devices, they must not be all that great at making
right,
them.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all hear what Sko Gang Shang is saying? She's saying, yeah, it could have been just, something wrong with these devices. Maybe in New Orleans, his shit was supposed to went off. It didn't. So this motherfucker start running people over. Maybe in goddamn Vegas, his shit went off before he wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, and then you think about like, and then you think about like the symbolism of doing that on New Year's. You know what I'm saying?
On New Year's.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do we do for New Year's? Like all of these, fireworks and all of that stuff like that. So it's like that's like attacking that as well, like that holiday for us as well. Like, okay, well, I got some fireworks for you. I mean, except for their fireworks, failed to do what they needed them to do. But I think that them doing it on New Year's also kind of, symbolizes the fact that, hey, we breaking in this new year to let you know that we here starting January 1st. It's going down. And any large event going on like the whole rest of the year, I think that people just need to just stay the hell home.
But they haven't even ID'd the other cat, right?
They have not. But we did hear that he had a military background, but no, they have not put a face and a name out yet at all. Not in Vegas yet.
Yeah, there we go. So I mean, if
both
they
of them got
ID the cat,
military.
it's over.
Yeah. TTMZ, you in the building? What's good, fam? TTMZ, what's good, bro? TTMZ, unmute your mic, fam. Hit your mic button. Okay, TTMZ gone. You been talking about shit. Get the lights up.
Sko Gang Shang, I'm glad you're on the panel. I was worried about you. I done hit up Jack Smack. I couldn't remember if it was you or Jack Smack that was telling me y'all was in New Orleans last night. So I just.
Oh yeah. Thank you for thinking about it. But yeah, I don't be out there. I don't be going out, especially for the French Quarters.
Yeah, she said I was not in them streets on New Year's Eve. No. You know what I mean? A lot of people stayed in last night though. You know what I mean? Because the kids gonna be out. We know that, y'all. The younger people, the 19, 18, 20, 21. You can't make them sit their ass down. But us grown folks. Oh no, fuck that. We done came too far. We done came too goddamn far, man. We know it's chances of shit like this happening. And sometimes it's not even terrorist attack. It be your own people. Right or wrong. Be some niggas start shooting in the parking lot.
Some niggas that just start shooting some shit up.
It don't even be no terrorist attack. It be the other shit. But this time, y'all in New Orleans, this was not no hood shit. This was none of that. This was what looks to be a terrorist attack. What would you say, Cash?
I gotta interject on that, G. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta somewhat correct the terrorism part because like when terrorism, man, there's a plot behind it. There's more to it. This was just a crash dummy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, tell me
this. Like on some real shit.
Bags.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me. So tell me this. So now, if you feel like this was just what was the ISIS flag for? What was the purpose of going to get that shit?
Well, see, that's my point. He was just on some crash dummy shit. I guarantee you, this cat ain't got no kind of connection to him. He just wanted to end his life and just have some shit to do with if he was behind that shit, it's gonna be more organized. It ain't gonna be on no crash dummy shit. Let me put it to you like this: this nigga ain't just gonna drive down a fucking a bunch of folks. It don't work that way. Like a lot of these cats are just like some copycats. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what I'm picking up on the whole situation.
Hey, don't forget we agreed you can't say nigga on the show, bro. All right?
Hey,
you slipped up. I heard one come out. We know you're not black now. Remember, we already went through this shit, bro. So no niggas for you on the show, dog. Let's keep it clean, bro. Keep it clean, fam. You know what I mean?
But like going back.
These are cash bags. This is one of your people that did this shit. Don't make it. This is one of your people that did this shit tonight.
Hey, he from your state though.
No, motherfucker. This is one of your people that did this shit, motherfucker.
He from bloody Beaumont. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that, man. Nah, fuck all that, bro.
Okay, but like going back though, to like the fact that both of these happened like the same day. They both involved explosions because the guy in New Orleans, he did have explosive devices. They just didn't go off. You know what I'm saying? Like he had planted them and he had tossed them out or whatever, before he drove down the street. And then they said that they found some planted around like the French Quarters, like the St. Louis Cathedral. Like that's a big tourist attraction. You know what I'm saying? So like they found these devices all throughout the French Quarters or whatever. So that's not giving like just crash dummy, and then for that to happen like the same day as the other event with the Tesla truck, like, and both of them ex-military, is really just giving like, there's something connected about these two events.
I agree. I feel like this is some kind of connection. Toy was speaking on ISIS. I'm not now cash bags. I will agree with you on that. to go get an ISIS flag and do it. I mean, we don't know if that's real or not. That could be just, you know what I mean, a way to throw shit off. But he most definitely thought about terrorism when he did this, right or wrong, y'all. Because to even go get a flag, whether you was pretending to be a terrorist or you was really working with a terroristic group, either way, you had terroristic thoughts on your mind and you knew it, and you was on some terrorist shit. Either way, you know what I mean?
But
hold on, Cal, hold on, let me say it. Think about it, cash bags. If you tie an ISIS flag around your shit, either way, you know this is a terrorist attack, what you're finna pull. But you just trying to maybe throw them off and make them think it was ISIS, or you know what I mean, or something. But this is a terrorist attack, bro. No matter how you look at it, bro.
I see the point.
Even if he's working alone, fam. Even if he's working by his fucking self, it's a terrorist attack.
But see, you know what, Sco? Like, I mean, of course, right? Like, let's say, like 4-6 years ago, when the white dude went and plowed, like the same thing, like 100 people down a college.
That was some racist shit. That was some racist shit, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Was racist.
And so of course, you know, nobody tagged him to be a terrorist. You see what I'm saying? Like this dude didn't even like. Let's say if he left a note, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yo, listen, you know, I'm part of this group," and like usually there's something backing the terrorism up. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy. I mean, so far to me, yeah, I feel like they're connected. You know what I'm saying? On some, you know, let's just crash out. But as far as terrorism, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, like it seemed like he was just on a.
Why do you want to say this is not he's not a terrorist so bad, fam?
Yeah, like he planted.
Because
He
it's a bad
planted
going on.
bombs.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Because
is it because he's one of your people? You came here and say, hey, man, we don't stand for the shit he did.
I ain't claiming him because he ain't got nothing to do with my people.
Nah, but I'm saying the first thing you said when you came in here was that no, we don't stand for this kind of shit. You said we got the same background and we don't. You know what I mean? We from the same religion or whatever you said, the same race, and we don't stand for this shit. So is that why you don't want us to believe he's a terrorist? You think that this makes our group makes us as the people look bad?
Yeah, it makes. That's
what I thought, man. That's what I thought, motherfucker. So is he a terrorist for real or not?
To put on a group of people that are usually peaceful. You know what I'm saying? They try to practice peace. But anyway, so let's be realistic though. You know what I'm saying? In the end of the day, you know, this person, you know, terroristic, you know, it's just a bad bone period, Sco, because in the end of the day, that's just like calling what's his name? The Ku Klux Klan. You know what I'm saying? That's a big terrorist group. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call a terrorist.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? But to say, hey, you know what? It just puts a bad bone on Islam, G, and that's not how we want to portray ourselves,
I'm not
right?
saying, hold on, can I say
And we don't
something?
want to show that.
Go ahead, Toy.
I'm not saying that it's Muslims, people. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that the act that he committed, like Sco said, is a terrorist act. The ISIS group that they pointing the finger at, they are a terroristic group. So to try to just, I know you don't want to be, and I don't want to put all Muslims in the same category because that's not that. I'm saying this act right here was a terroristic act. Your Muslim community ain't got nothing to do with what happened in New Orleans, but this community, the ISIS community, got everything, or that's what they saying. The media is saying that it was.
Or Toy, that's what he wanted, or that's what he wanted people to think for sure. Remember, he didn't want to tie that damn flag around there. So if the media, if anybody bring up ISIS, it's due to what he did. So like I said, either he pump faking, like Cash Bag is saying, no, maybe he pump faking, maybe he just wanted everybody to think that. But either way, you know, he had some kind of terroristic shit on his mind. Now he has a military background, so that furthermore makes us believe that no, this got something to do, you know what I mean, with some shit than the other guy. We hear that military background in Vegas. It makes you think that no, they with some kind of group. These ain't no niggas just working by themselves. You know what I mean? They got other people behind them. It might be a whole goddamn group of these motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? We become like radicals and shit. You know what I mean?
Or
be a whole group of these radicals running around, or these terrorists running around.
Right?
Yeah, domestic terrorists.
Yeah, domestic terrorists. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, with the military background, the explosives. When you hear military background explosives, a lot of people are saying, "Well, Sco, remember when they say military background, talking about the U.S. military." Well, who in here believes that the government got something to do with this? Who believes that? Yeah, I mean, they could be working with somebody, but hey, it could be somebody from our own U.S. government that put these motherfuckers out there. Could that be true, Toy?
So I'm gonna add something else to you, Sco.
Hold on, Cam.
I wouldn't put it past our government, especially with Donald Trump and Elon Musk getting ready to take office. It could be a play on the American people to get us to be against each other like that. Because you remember when 9/11 happened, we was all against. It was like a country divided. You know what I'm saying? So it could be.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just to add a note to this, like a terrorist to me, in my eyes, is an extremist, right?
Yeah.
So let me broaden like y'all's goggles real quick. So an extremist that sits here and looks at it like you know in a different way, and he has hardcore beliefs, and then he wants to implement that on a group of people, and because they don't believe in that, he wants to kill them. Yes, to me, that's a terrorist. But for me to say, hey, you know what? This dude went down here and killed these people, and he was Muslim, and he was just a moron. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't nothing was going right for him, obviously, and he just crashed out. You see what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, to throw the terrorist on him, I see it's an easy way of just like labeling him. Yes, but for us to actually label, like to throw that flag on him and say, you know what, man, this was a hardcore terrorist, man. Look at his page. Look what he was practicing. Look what he was preaching. Man, you don't see any of that history so far. I don't. You know what
So
I'm
far,
saying?
we
I
don't.
just see the flag and
Remember,
that's it.
it's videos and
No,
shit we still ain't seen yet. There's still some things that we waiting for to drop because they say
Right.
it's a video of him talking some shit or you know what I mean, telling a bunch of shit before he do this. So, like, yeah, you're right. We don't know exactly what he on right now, but we just taking wild guess, man, trying to piece this shit together, man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then can I say too, just kind of going back to what you said earlier, Cash Bags, about how nobody put that label on a white guy that ran the people down. So now, while yes, that was also domestic terrorism, the label should have been put on him. But I think that what's putting this label on this guy like so soon in this whole news break or whatever is the bombs that they found planted around the area. So that's why they're
And the
saying, "Oh,
flag in his
this some
truck.
terroristic stuff, huh?"
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
that's
and the
that's a good
flag they
point.
found in his truck.
Right.
Real
Yeah,
shit. Either way, he had it on
yeah.
his
But when you're
mind.
talking about bombs,
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
we don't
Like
know if
that.
he repping for real or not, Skull Gang Shane, right? We don't know if that ISIS flag is real. That bitch could be real, goddamn it. Maybe he was letting it be known, nigga. We behind this shit, so we really don't know. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
and you know, if you guys read Arabic, I mean, the ISIS flag ain't nothing but black. It's like almost like the Saudi flag, right? Saudi Arabia has the same flag, but it's green. Like I'm just gonna tell you all real stuff, like because you know I'm Arab, right? I speak, I
You sound
read
to know
Arabic.
more about this situation. I think you know what's
Right.
going on, fam.
So
Break it down
so
to me.
so so in the end of the day, it has God's name on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you know, I pledge my life like in God's name. I mean, like in those terms, just to clarify. But the ISIS flag is black. The Saudi Arabian flag is green. You see what I'm saying? So in the end of the day, you know, we don't know what color he had. We don't even know what he meant by it. But to me, from what I'm seeing and from what I'm gathering, you know what I'm saying, as a person, as a this dude, like I said, he was just like on some dumb shit, and he was just like screw it. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to go hard, I mean, that's just so far what I'm gathering.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
of
kind of
course I'm
you
gonna be.
kind of biased. You see
So
why we
you
think
trying
that,
to
though,
tell
bro.
me?
No, I'm in the middle
Right.
though.
You
I'm in the
see, we
middle.
think you very biased, fam. Due to him being, you know, down with your religion, we feel like, you know what I mean, that you kind of trying to
Right.
get him out that terrorist talk. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Nah, that terrorist shit do come from that direction sometimes, fam. Come on, bro. Let's not act like, you know what I mean, like this just some new shit today. Come on, bro. All right, what we
I
doing, my
feel you,
nigga?
man.
Come on, fam. Y'all have been
I'm just
guilty
trying
of
to.
shit like this. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
hey,
So,
No,
hey,
when
look.
like when niggas, hold on, let me say this. When niggas do shit, dumb shit, or they do stuff, you know what I mean? We gotta take that L. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is, cash bags, and ain't nobody
right.
putting you in a category with that nigga. You know what I mean? You've been rocking with the gang for a long time, so we ain't really looking at you and saying, yeah,
Right.
you a part of that shit. But the way you trying to defend it would make a large majority of people be like, damn, my nigga, is you with the shit? Like what's
No,
going
no, not
on?
at all. Hell
No,
no.
no, no, no. You
Oh,
know what
hell
makes
no.
us question you, cash bags? Is you were
Nah,
just
don't even
fighting for
say that,
you
bro.
were just fighting for your black
Not even.
card, nigga, a couple weeks
Oh,
ago. You were
hey,
just fighting for your black card, nigga. You was a brother. You was, you were just fighting for your black card, nigga, a couple weeks ago. So now that you're up here with all this shit and talking about my people, and we like, nigga, what the fuck is going on, dog? Who
no,
are
no,
you?
no, 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 no.
I
We
used to be
condone
They
fighting you,
saying
shooting.
in the
bro.
chat, so it was just a mass shooting in New York.
Right. Yeah, 10 people died
God
off that.
damn. God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. So you
That's
gonna
what
have to
I'm
eat that
saying,
one
my
too,
nigga.
Skull.
Y'all gotta be
That's
fucking
what I'm
joking,
saying.
man.
Like, we need to watch our ass. Like, this shit getting real, for real. They popping off.
Yeah, I mean, and we
They
don't
popping off.
know. And we don't know if like whatever this group is, we don't know if this group is connected to ISIS. Like maybe he just put the flag on there just to kind of throw everything off. Maybe this really is some homegrown domestic terroristic group, you know what I'm saying? And they about to be popping off in 2025. So maybe it has nothing to do with ISIS, with his religion, or anything like that. You know, like it could just be some group of Americans, some veterans who upset with the government for whatever reason. They upset with the
Yep.
Department of Veterans Affairs. It's like we don't know, you know,
Real
like
shit.
what may have caused this person and the other person to join such a group to like decide to say, hey, I'm about to go and take myself out. Like, you know, something happened to them personally. Like they're angry. Like that's something personal. Like that's not just like, oh, you know, I'm upset about some election. I'm about to go out here and go and run people over. I'm about to go bomb the French Quarters. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that. No, like they have to be a part of some type of group where they hate the government.
Right, and just to add on to that, Scott, at the end of the day, of course, we're trying to we're trying to distance ourselves away from this cat. That's number one. So let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We ain't
just say
we
that,
ain't trying to
nigga.
say,
Just say
yeah.
that.
We distance ourselves. So
We don't want
that's
nothing
why
to
I
do
keep
with
on
this.
talking about this terrorism. Yeah. Push that nigga away from me. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go again, fam. See, remember, see, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Man, there we go. See, you bullshit, man. Salute the lights again. Now, everybody drop down from y'all. Drop down,
All
gang.
right,
Salute
bet.
to everybody in the building, man.
Later.
Salute
All right,
to everybody.
later.
Yeah, shout out to So Gang Toy. I think I got kicked her out. She don't never.
Yeah, you gonna have to kick me out, my nigga.
Get the fuck out. All right, man. Yeah, get the lights up, gang. Yeah, I gotta kick her out sometime, man. She don't want to leave, man. She gonna try to leave her draws here. She try to leave her draws here all the time, but she didn't. I mean, she gonna leave, but she gonna leave her draws here.
15 people are dead, dozens more
Smash the like
injured
button, man.
after a
Smash the
man
like button, gang.
intentionally drove a truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street early this morning. KCON News reporter Lori Perez joins us now with the heart-wrenching video and details.
Pray for New
on what
Orleans, y'all.
happened there. Lori?
Is this the way for the new year to start,
Law
gang?
enforcement is
Fucked
really
up way,
twofold:
gang.
learning more about the attacker and his motivation, and making sure there is no continuing threat. A warning: some of what we're about to show you is graphic.
Pray for New Orleans, man.
Video of the moment a white pickup turned the corner and plowed into a crowd on Bourbon Street is difficult to watch, as is seen the chaotic aftermath, injured and dead victims on the paths where partiers celebrated seconds before.
Disfigurement and the bodies strewn, something you cannot say, you'll never forget.
Stunned eyewitnesses are filling in horrific gaps of what happened that left 15 dead and 39 injured.
Everybody just chilling, we having a good time, music playing and all that. A truck, I didn't know it was a Ford F-150. I thought it was like a Yukon or something. A truck hits the corner and comes barreling through people, throwing people like a movie scene, like real life, throwing people into the air. They falling under the car, all of that. After it gets past us, the guy, I didn't know it was a terrorist, but the guy ends up getting out and shooting people. Like he had ARs and bombs and all that, man. But the aftermath was really what got me, like bodies all up and down the street.
The FBI has identified the attacker as a 42-year-old Army veteran born in the U.S., a Texas native named Shamsuddin Jabbar, who, after driving a rented pickup through the crowd, crashed and then died in a shootout with police. They say he was wearing camo pants and body armor, as seen in this photo, and investigators say it was an intentional act of terrorism, confirming Jabbar had an ISIS flag on the bumper of his truck and weapons. They found at least 2 potential improvised explosive devices in the area. The president addressed the nation early this evening.
The FBI also reported to me that mere hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media indicating
What site?
that is inspired by ISIS.
See, they say the videos are on social media. They got to be out there still.
Authorities do not believe Jabbar acted alone and are working to make sure there's no continuing threat.
We do not believe that Jabbar was solely responsible. We're aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates.
The investigation is spreading. Officials say this fire today at the New Orleans Airbnb where the attacker was staying is related, and they are searching his Houston home. closing the neighborhood and asking neighbors to avoid the area. Back in the French Quarter, leaders are facing questions about whether there was adequate protection to keep cars away from the crowds.
Those barricades were not up, period.
We are committed, no doubt, to uncovering all details surrounding this tragedy.
Meanwhile, families are making sad IDs of those killed, including Nikira Cheyenne Dido, Nicole Perez, Tiger Beck, and Reggie Hunter. Sherelle Robinson Jackson is Hunter's cousin.
Right after the holidays, yeah, this hurts. This is terrible.
And the attack forced officials to postpone the Sugar Bowl, which was.
They ain't sure they cut that sister off immediately, man. Let's say shit. Man, like I said, this is a horrible way to start the new year off, gang. We're gonna hear a lot more news about this. I'm sure more evidence will come out, you know what I mean, as we go into tomorrow, man. 2025 is already fucked up, man. You know what I mean? I seen where in New York a shooting happened actually 2 days ago. But yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, times are getting rough out here, man. Times are getting worse. I mean, not rough, but times are getting worse out here, gang. You know what I mean? And we've been seeing shit like this. We've been on a terrorist attack or just crazy motherfuckers losing their mind, however y'all want to look at it tonight. But I want to ask y'all that. I want to ask y'all, is this a terrorist attack or just a crazy motherfucker? You know what I mean? Is this a terrorist or CM? Is this a crazy motherfucker? Or is this put a crazy motherfucker or a terrorist attack? What is this, gang? Talk to me. Was this just a crazy motherfucker acting alone? Or is this a terrorist attack? Is Vegas and New Orleans connected? Is this a terrorist thing? Or is this just a crazy motherfucker, man? This dude was just crazy. He was into it with his wife. His dad's health was bad. The motherfucker had been in the military. He probably done lost his mind and shit. Was this just a crazy motherfucker or was this some kind of terrorist attack? Kelly Drake said, nigga, both, nigga. Money T said both. So y'all going with both tonight. Frederick Lee said this is a military attack, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Both of them got military backgrounds. I agree with that. This is some kind of military attack, bro. I mean, could you call it a terrorist attack? Yeah, you can if they run around with some kind of radical groups and shit like that. But either way, the military background, I think what caught our eyes the most is like, you know, they both have military backgrounds. We're hearing about bombs and shit being on both scenes. The fucking Tesla blow up in front of Trump goddamn hotel. That's all suspicious. That got government shit or just terrorist message. That shit is all, you know what I mean? But then in New Orleans, man, we got a dude that they say was losing his mind. He was, yeah, I mean, even his ex-wife husband was saying, but we know he don't like, we know them niggas don't like each other. So we get, like I said, take what he say with a grain of salt. And only the media, every media outlet didn't even show the same news, but they saying that his wife's husband was saying, man, this nigga done lost his mind. He done shaved his fucking head. This nigga been walking around talking funny and shit. He been texting my bitch. I don't know what's going on, fam. The kids don't want to be around him. This nigga has lost his mind, man. So, I mean, we got to wait for more news to come out. They still have not identified the man who blew himself up in the goddamn Cybertruck in front of Trump shit. Elon Musk put a message out saying, you know, this thing had nothing to do with him, basically. You know, our trucks are safe, this, that, and the other. Trump put a message out just saying he's glad that the goddamn Vegas police responded in time, some shit. But we'll hear from everybody, I'm sure, tomorrow. I'm sure tomorrow official statements will come out. I'm pretty sure Trump will do some kind of, you know what I mean, some kind of fucking talking point. I'm pretty sure the news will break more news. I'm pretty sure a lot about this guy will come out, man. The guy who ran over everybody, the Shamad dude, or however you say his name, Mr. Jabbar. Let's call him Mr. Jabbar over here, man. Mr. fucking Jabbar. Mr. Jabbar, I'm sure a lot more news to come out on him tomorrow. I'm going to be waiting to break it down, gang. We got to most definitely cover some more of this tomorrow night. I'm finna start looking. I'm looking for that goddamn video. For some reason, Biden said the video was online and that, you know what I mean? So I'm looking for the video, goddamn it. I'm going to get off here now and search for this video so I can show this motherfucker to y'all tomorrow night, gang. I'm going to find it first, goddamn it. I'm going to find it, post it on Instagram, and we're going to watch this shit tomorrow, man. I want to see this nigga in the car, bald-headed, because remember, the boyfriend said he done shaved his head, went crazy. So it should be a bald-headed nigga driving, nigga talking crazy. I want to see this video, gang, if it exists. But either way, man, rest in peace to all 15 people that lost their life in New Orleans, man. This is a horrible way to start off the new year, man, showing us that ain't shit changed, man. You know what I mean? Fuck out them resolutions and shit, man. Keep your head on the swivel and watch your goddamn back, man. But like I said, shit like this we cannot prevent. Like I said, somebody go blow up Walmart tomorrow, like I said. And I ain't trying to scare y'all. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. This shit can happen to any of us. There is no such thing as being smart enough and I'm going to run fast enough and they ain't going to get me. Not with this shit, y'all. You know what I mean? The world is fucked up, man. And this is how 2025 started off. But either way, that don't mean the whole year going to be bad, hopefully. Not for us, at least. Not for us. I'm not saying I want it for everybody else, but not for the Skull Gang. We're going to be cool this year, gang. We'll get some shit done, break down a lot of stories, bring a lot of people on the show, turn this motherfucker way up. We got a lot of dope shit to do, gang. What we over here doing, gang. So, hey, salute to everybody in the building tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button before y'all get up out of here, y'all. Donate to the channel, y'all. Just say no to Skull on Cash App. Salute there. And we will be, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night to break down some more of this shit because, of course, more news is going to flood the internet. We'll be back tomorrow night, but salute to everybody in the building, y'all. It's Big Skull Gang or No Gang or Don't Bang. Remember, we don't break the news. We just break the news down. Till next time, I'm gone, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building. I'm gone, gang. Salute, man. Salute. Is it am I gone? I'm not gone yet. No, I'm not gone. I'm not gone yet. I'm not gone yet. Hold on, I gotta find my video. I'm not gone. Now I'm gone. Bye.
Hey, I keep it G at all times. At all times, keep it G at all times. I ain't lying, keep it G, that's all I know. Hustling, flipping dope. Salute to a real G when you see us step in the soap.
I keep it G at all times. Check with me at all times. All this money in this bitch, oh, can't you see it's all mine? I ain't got no 9 to 5 when you with me, it's all. Look at the whole gang, man. Look at the whole gang. I see y'all in the man.
Yeah, it's your boy Just Ain't No the Skull. We don't break the news, we just break the news down.
It's most definitely Skull Gang or No Gang or Don't Bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big Skull Gang. Salute to everybody watching this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.